Hello and welcome everyone to a snowy episode of the Talkin It Podcast. I'm Titus, aka Andrew. That's Joe. Might be Joe. Possibly Joe. Out in the cold, snowy Joe. Oh, there we go. I got it that one. Yeah.
Very snowy.
Before the Canadian in my chat says literally anything, shut up. We know you're from the north. It snows. I don't care. We got like between us, my side of the state, which isn't very far away from Joe's side of the state, got 5 inches of snow, and Joe got like 8 inches of snow. So
yeah,
and it's a wind chill of like -8 tonight apparently. So it's cold, it's snowy, and I'm angry about it. And then tomorrow is gonna be 40, and then the next day is gonna be like 60.
Yep. And we have like I think we were in literally the hottest or the like densest spot. We had like deep snow everywhere, drifts well over a foot tall. Which is not common for our area. We usually don't get that much snow.
No, like on average snow, like a good, I shouldn't say an average, like a good snow is like 3 inches of snow. For like a pretty good snow, enough to make some snowballs and a snowman or something, but like, this is a lot.
We often in our area will get maybe 1 or 2 sort of small-ish snow events in a year, and we do get snowstorms every now and then. But yeah, anything over like 4 inches is honestly really uncommon. We get it.
For a second there, I really thought you were gonna say really uncomfortable. I'm like, yeah, that's true. But then
that is an entirely subjective opinion.
And then so I was just like, why do I think this way? Why is my brain just broken? And it's fine. It's fine. We are back playing Zelda after our little break with the Nintendo stuff, because we had a lot of hype with Nintendo with the Direct that came out. Surprisingly, I had hype with the Direct because I actually really enjoyed it. But you can check out that video on the YouTube channel, if you would please, or don't, and that's fine too. Whatever, man. Each their own. There's so much gaming coming up, and we keep like alluding to there's a bunch of gaming, but now it's actually here because Forbidden West drops tomorrow.
Yeah, and I have come to find out that the collector's edition that I pre-ordered, it's a digital download of the game, but the download code is in the packaging. So I have to hope that our weather doesn't impact shipping, and also that it shows up, before like. I took tomorrow off, and I'm taking it off regardless. But I really hope it shows up before like 3 p.m. I hope it just shows up nice and early, but we'll see.
I took tomorrow off for different reasons, and then I forgot that it was gonna come out. I'll be in Joe's area. I have some errands to run and do some stuff, and then I remembered. I was like, "Oh shit, no, wait, fuck, Horizon comes out tomorrow."
Yeah.
I have to pick my copy up from Best Buy when Best Buy opens.
Yeah, it was such an impulse buy because I kind of didn't even look at them when they were coming out with all this stuff. Like I just sort of forgot to look for things like collector's editions and pre-orders because I'm kind of off the pre-order train for like basically every game these days.
For most games, I don't really pre-order, but this one I knew I was gonna get. I knew I was gonna enjoy. It doesn't matter. They could have literally shipped.
Looking at you.
What?
The tree was looking at you.
Yeah.
The eyes move.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This game, I knew I was getting it.
It's not. They could have literally shipped me Horizon 1.2, and I still would have fucking pre-ordered it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm. What am I trying to say?
You don't do pre-orders except for this game.
I'm so shoveling took it out of me. Yeah, I don't normally do pre-orders, and then it was such an impulse buy that I was like, oh, I see it, and I didn't. And also, I think when I did it, I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I briefly looked, and the PlayStation website had it, and no one else had it. So I just said, screw it, PlayStation website, I'm just jumping on it.
Which you would think... So, okay.
Because I got it pretty late. I think... Did you already have it pre-ordered?
No, I pre-ordered it the same day that you did.
Okay.
I just pre-ordered it from Best Buy.
Best Buy. And I briefly looked. I couldn't really find it. And I'm like, I'm already here. I'm going to get it before it goes away. And I don't get one. But I got shipping notification. I'm definitely getting it. And God forbid I have to play a few more hours of Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, hot diggity darn. Oh, gosh. Oh,
And
gosh,
the
golly
honest to
gee.
God, worst possible case scenario, if I get confirmation that it's like not showing up right away or something, like...
You get it on Saturday or something?
Maybe I'll fucking buy it twice or something. I don't know.
I wouldn't do that.
If it would depend on how I'm feeling. But I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited. The pre-order bonuses also look cool. New outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I like that pre-order bonuses are just cosmetic items. That's fine. It's fine. It gives the people...
I assume they are mildly functional. I assume they're not... Because armors are armors, and I assume that they have some amount of function. But I'm going to presume... If it's anything like the first game, which also had... Because I replayed it recently, and I still had all the pre-order bonuses, because it was like still my copy of the game with all that attached to the account. So
right.
I still actually got a new armor, and it was just a really early game armor that was like technically better than anything you can get during the prologue.
But it's not by much, right?
But not by much. It was not going to last beyond, like, the moment I left the prologue area, basically the proving. The moment you're done with the proving, you can get better armors.
Mm-hmm.
I used it for a little while just because it looked cool and I liked it. I will be curious though if this armor, if this game will have fashion armor in addition to equipable armor.
Everybody likes fashion hunting.
I do like the ability to wear what I want, but I also like the ability to equip special stuff. So we'll see. I wouldn't mind at all. I think oh my God. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you have to use Pegasus boots. I'm shocked you got that. And you don't even have the big key. Good job.
I was just trying to go into an area that
you gotta do it again.
Was new.
Do it again with the crystal in the
Do
right
it
position.
again. All right. Put on here. But I love, I mean, I'm a big time Sony idiot boy, and I love Sony, but at the same time, why the fuck is a $200 collector's edition coming with a digital code rather than a physical game?
I don't mind that. I find it weird, but I don't mind it.
But you get a steelbook to display nothing.
Yeah,
it's just a display.
They're for your gaming shelf.
I mean,
I actually don't mind that. I more mind that they're mailing me.
Exactly. It's like the whole point of the digital code is they can email it to you, and they're like, "No, we're gonna put it in."
That's my biggest beef, is that they're not emailing me the code.
Like, what the shit?
That is bizarre to me.
Did we do this place already?
I think we did. I don't know what you're doing. This is the worm place, isn't it?
No, this is not. Because we don't have the big key. Chest.
Oh, you're right. So I think we've been in here. I guess we just didn't finish it.
We didn't finish it. I think
what? Oh, we were probably missing an item. So we probably need to use, I don't know, hook shot or Pegasus boots or something like that. Check you probably have the compass by now.
Yeah, we've done some of the shit. All right, we're gonna have to remember how to do some of this.
You are going to have to look at your map and see what we have and haven't done.
I don't know. We have the map. We don't have the compass.
That's.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few things we haven't been to.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So we got stuck somewhere. Was this what? Oh, we might have got stuck where we needed the bow, and then we couldn't go forward. Either way, yeah, I just think it's very strange that like they couldn't email you the fucking code. That's so silly. It's like the whole
I know.
And the convenience of it.
Maybe they do both. Like, I just know that when I watched an unboxing video today, because I wanted to confirm it, they pulled it out and they showed all the things that came in it, and they had their thumb over the code that came with the one that they were unboxing for the video. Also, our unboxing video is weird. With some ASMR shit.
Yeah, some people like them for that reason.
Ah, weird.
You don't like ASMR, do you?
I don't like ASMR at all, number one.
We can get into that.
And I definitely the two ASMR that's one I've seen that I don't like. The other one I've seen that I don't like is ASMR cooking stuff.
Oh.
That's the thing.
There are a significant amount of Japanese cooking ASMR channels.
Now, yes, that I've been like looking for recipes, and then I'll watch and be like, why is this?
Why is there no talking?
Why is this ASMR? I just want to see how to make these muffins or whatever.
Yep. It is a very high amount of it. It's typically like Japanese, Korean channels that are doing that.
The exception I will make for that is I do enjoy watching. These are often, I think, shot in the similar like sort of ASMR or similar style, which is knife restoration.
Oh yeah. So there's the one guy who does all of those.
It's like one dude who does.
Yes, those are incredible videos.
Yes, those are really fun, and I don't mind the ASMR stuff. But yeah, no, those are weird.
So you just don't like those ASMRs, but do you like other ASMRs at all? Because
I have never really sought it out, and I have no desire to. I don't think I would like it.
Okay. Yep, and
possible, but I don't.
We're just moving on. I would do like some of like the ASMR videos for sleeping. Specifically, like there's usually some with like people doing like that whisper stuff in like a thunderstorm.
I could not imagine a worse way to sleep for me. I could not imagine something less desirable to have on to try to make me sleep. Obviously you do you, but like, God, that sounds like the worst thing.
That sounds fucking miserable. It's better than not sleeping though.
I mean, absolutely.
I'm
certainly not going to judge, but like, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine something worse.
It's fine. And it's usually like I don't really like thunderstorms when they're around me, but if like I can hear them through like a video or something, then
I will say every time I've ever listened to any sort of like, because I listen to a lot of you. Seriously, man, you messed up this puzzle.
Yeah.
Children's game.
I know. I realized I messed it up, and then it was like, well, all right.
There are.
The mirror shield just reflects
these. Like video game mixes, and there's one channel that does like lots of, Animal Crossing music and thunderstorm sounds. And every time I listen, I'm like, I don't want the thunderstorm sounds. Like this is worse.
I like that.
Usually, maybe there's a way to balance it better, and this channel just didn't have the best balance. But yeah.
So one of my main things I like to listen to when I'm trying to sleep is a Persona 5 mix with all the like jazzy stuff, but they have rain and a small thunderstorm underneath it, so it's just really calming and relaxing, and then I just pass fuck out. It's wonderful.
Yeah, again, if it works for you, that's fantastic. You need to you're resetting the room. I see.
I have to reset the room. I know how to do it. I just fucked it up. Ha ha ha. Got it. Oh wait, this one's different.
I imagine you have to do both, honestly.
Oh, this one didn't reset. It didn't reset.
Go downstairs.
Shit. No.
No, the stairs. How you got in there?
Porque no los dos, but it should. I think it's 2 rooms and it'll reset, right?
No, I think it's a whole.
Fuck, you're right. It's a whole thing.
You gotta go. Maybe going downstairs will be enough. I assume it will.
Yeah, a little bit too.
But.
Porque
No, white noise is good. Silence is not.
I don't like silence. That's why I sleep with a fan. And if you don't sleep with a fan, you're probably a serial killer.
I will say, we recently had to buy a new tower fan for our room. Our old one started making a horrible squeaking noise, which is not white noise.
Yeah, my fan makes a very horrible... We have 2 fans, so I had to switch to another one. And this is how bad I am. I have to sleep with fan noise, and it has to be at a certain volume at least. So the one fan that I replaced, or I guess if I have as a backup, doesn't make as much noise as my other fan does. And so I have found like a 10-hour YouTube video that plays a sound of a fan.
Okay, that's
so I put it on.
The screen like shifted. Oh,
well, it's because it's
rumbling?
shaking. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The So I will say we just replaced our fan, and we looked at a bunch of reviews because I didn't want to just buy another Honeywell whatever basic fan that's gonna go to crap in, in a year or whatever. However, we were looking at some, and I saw some reviews. I guess you drop. Is there a place for you to drop down on the right?
I don't know.
Yes,
if that's a drop down.
That was not there. This was a slim hallway before.
I guess I'll try.
Anyways, we found one that had like 1 million really good reviews.
Whoa! Oh, thank God.
And I was surprised. I was like, how many reviews? Like, this is insane. And we got it, and pretty immediately we were like, oh, this fan's actually awesome. Now, it is quieter. However,
it's bang.
It's not silent, and also it has like a turbo.
Oh, we already beat the boss here.
I thought that was a sub-boss.
Right? No, yeah, okay. There's the big key room.
Sub-bosses sometimes get a teleport.
Yeah, we don't have the big key. Because we don't have access to the boss. Okay. We're fine.
But yeah, no, we got this new fan, and it has lived up to the reviews. It's been really good. It's really powerful without being particularly loud.
I like the loud.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't like super loud.
I like loud.
But yeah, I don't know. I was gonna mention it in passing at some point that if you have to replace your fan at some point, this fan might be a good one because
I do probably need to replace it. I'm gonna die.
And like I said, it does have like a turbo mode, and that gets louder.
Now, is it a tower fan or is it a desk fan?
It is still a tower fan,
or like a.
They call them all tower fans. It's.
Yeah, I have
it's not a box fan. It's not a desk fan. It's not a ceiling fan.
I have a desk fan.
It's on a stand.
I have a desk fan. That's what I use.
You have made all this progress. Now would be a terrible time to die. Do you have a red potion?
Nope. I don't. But like, where's the key? Where the fuck is the big key?
I mean,
where's Michael?
We know that it'll be on the. There was one chest I saw on the map.
Yeah, I just got one last chest. There's a whole other room over that way.
No, those are doors.
And then there's a basement.
Those are chests.
There's a basement that we haven't been in yet.
I don't know how you get to. I see a room you haven't been in, yeah. But I don't see how you get to the basement. I guess that means you have to fall. We still need to go back and do that one room. Where we had the crystal in the wrong position. We never actually went back and did that.
I don't remember that, but I trust you.
It was one of the first things we did. We came in. There was a room where we got. It was the one where you ran across the falling tiles.
Oh.
And we ran across. We're like, oh, we can't go anywhere. The crystal's in the wrong thing. And then we never actually went back and did the tiles again.
But I mean, I have the big key. I have to have the big key at the end of it too, right?
No, not for the thing we saw. I don't know if it was a. I don't know what was on the other end.
That's alright, we'll figure it out. We got all the time in the world. Or
we do.
Somewhat all the time in the world.
I will say, we are on track then to finally get close to doing...
Excuse me.
Oh man, so you need to check the position of the crystals. Or just be willing to go back and do this again. It was to the right somewhere, I believe.
It was up here. Up here changes...
I think it was the bottom right door, I think.
There's a room.
Yeah, there's a place with the crystal in it. We are on track to get you playing Twilight Princess soon, because we were playing Xenoblade X, right? And we were playing the other day, and we were trying to just get the very last squad mate has been just a nightmare to get. She just the requirements to get her have been super annoying. So much stuff to do. We're basically at the end of the game anyways, blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. So we were doing this stuff, and we finally got her. It was exhausting. One of the quests we had to do was really hard, and like not balanced very well. We should have been a high enough level, but we weren't. Blah blah blah. Finally beat it, and then we as we were wandering around a little bit, we bought some equipment, and we were just exploring a bit, and we found a really low level, what the game calls a tyrant, which is Xenoblade 2 unique monster. There was one, so the map shows you actually where some of them are, and you can check them if you have. Basically, you can get info from people around town. If you have the info, you can see information like what time of day, what weather, stuff like that, right? But one of the things you can also see is species. And I looked and I was like, oh, hey, here's the tyrant we haven't killed. And the species of it was the equivalent of like a slime or a really low-level enemy. And so I was like, oh, we can probably, like, we have mechs, even if this thing's really high level, if it's such a weak enemy, like, with the right equipment, we might be able to kill it. And in particular, we had recently gotten a so there's the drivable mechs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We got a super weapon for our mech that, like, it takes up 4 of our 8 equipment slots.
Jesus.
But it does an absolutely insane amount of damage. Like we were like crazy. So we went and found this enemy, and it was level 90, and we were level like 52. But it was indeed the really small like species, and we're like, okay, let's get some mods for our weapon, some insect killing mods, because it was an insect. So we got a bunch of insect killing mods, basically modded our weapon to hell, and then we would sort of creep up on it and then try to. We couldn't quite one-shot it, but it was close enough that we could manage it. And so we just started farming this thing for experience and like class experience and all that jazz. So we were doing that, and we were leveling up pretty quick, and we were trying to level our job. There's like a class system, and we had changed classes. We wanted to max out the class. But then at a certain point, I was like, wait a minute, are we like really close to leveling up? What's the deal? Nope, the level cap is 60 in this game, not 99 like the other two.
Oh yeah, you mentioned this.
So we just unexpectedly reached the level cap. And we were like, oh, I guess we really are close to the end of the game. And so everything above level 60 was in fact a super boss. And so we were like,
there's like a small area that that must be how to get down to the basement too, which is what I need.
The door in the bottom left there?
Do I need to get down there? Okay.
No, I don't think it is. It can't be. The room we haven't been in has to be how we get, because you can move your little reticle, your red square around.
I don't know if I can.
I guess it shows you where you are, but if you show the basement 2 and B1, the tiles line up for the room, that one we haven't been in at the top left.
Okay.
That drops into a room. Wait. No, it doesn't. I don't know then.
No, it does.
Over 1 to the left and then up 2.
Right.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
So how do we get down there? Go.
And Kitty, you asked if there's a stream tomorrow. Maybe.
Are you streaming Forbidden West?
Or
are you gonna play it on your own?
I would like to, but it kind of depends, because I'm going and getting little one early tomorrow.
I didn't realize you also had little one this weekend.
He also is off of school for parent-teacher conferences, so it's like, well, you don't have school on Monday.
It's President's Day Monday.
He doesn't have school on Monday, and he didn't have school Thursday, Friday, but because it snowed today, there was no way I could get him today.
Right.
And I still had work to do because I didn't want to take off 2 days. So I was like, okay, well, I'll come get you.
Go in that bottommost right door.
Early Friday. That's the running door, though. That's the one we have to run to.
That's the running room is what we need to do. Though we do need to hit the crystal first. Blue needs to be down.
But I can't. There's a locked door at the end of the room.
Do it right now. I swear there's a non-locked door.
Fuck.
I know how you're supposed to do it. You hook shot to that block. That's how you get over there fast enough. You don't have to run. You hook shot over.
Oh yeah, that
over
makes
the
sense.
Gap. Yeah. I totally get you there.
So yep. You go here, and then you go here, and then that door over there is locked. And yeah, I could go that way if I want to.
That door right there that goes up. Wait, check your map. Have we been through that door?
Yeah.
Okay, we've come back through the other side.
But maybe we need to go over there and we missed a drop down, so I'll go do that now.
That's where we need to just like look at the map and figure out what tiles overlap properly for us to drop down. Like I think that's what it's got to be. It's just we got to look at which tile we drop down from. What is this dungeon?
I don't remember. So I'm gonna go to your area tomorrow, and I have to return some of the floor that we didn't use because we're almost at the 90-day return period, whatever. But that's gonna be like a couple $100 to return the floor and the stuff that we didn't open. And so, because we bought my wife a new computer, she went ahead and told me I can go get a new processor. So I'm gonna go stop by Micro Center.
Ooh, that's fun.
So I'm gonna go get a new processor. I'm very excited about it.
Which part of the map was this in?
What do you mean? What?
In the overworld, in the dark world.
Bottom left. It's the desert.
It's the desert. Okay.
Or I guess in the dark world, it's the swamp area.
Okay, so this is Misery Mire then.
Yes.
Yes. So, to get into second basement...
I'm working on it. I'll get there in just a second. Nope. Go! Oh my god, I hit the wrong fucking button.
Nice.
And that messed me up. I'm so good at video games. I can't wait to play Forbidden West and then just get my dick handed to me because I can't play video games because I'm old now.
Are you gonna play on normal difficulty? I think I might play this one on hard or very hard first. I don't know. I obviously don't know how to play this game, and I don't know all this stuff.
I don't know.
But I did by the end of regular Zero Dawn.
We've been up here.
By the end of regular Zero Dawn, even on very hard from a fresh file, I wasn't having any trouble. The only thing is, even in the DLC, there was one monster or one machine that just fucking one-shot me.
Which monster is that?
There was in the Frozen Wilds, there's a special rock wrecker.
Yes.
The special rock
in the
wrecker.
Snow. He's a pain in the ass.
I didn't end up having trouble I think I died like 4 or 5 times in a row where he just one-shot me. But then eventually I had one where I beat it. And what's funny is I actually beat it thinking, I think it's the only rock wrecker in the DLC. And I beat it before getting the quest that you're supposed to get to beat it. Yeah, so is there a place? So I'm looking at the map of this room. This room does not have a drop-down spot.
No.
That I see.
No, it doesn't.
One to the south, and then... So go down over that's... Oh no, that's a teleport tile.
Which I could have gotten here much easier than the way I just went, but that's fine. But yeah, I can't go into the room here because I don't have the big key. We're missing the big key, and that's what's killing me. So there has to be a way down in the basement without me getting the big key.
Wait, first basement, second part? That looks... Oh, that's the boss area. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. So C. We're looking for C. Where is C? C is through... That's a big key door. So to get into the basement, we have to use the big key. Which makes that easy. We don't... Whatever we need is not in the second basement. So I think that room we haven't been in yet must have a chest. I'm looking at the map now. Yep, it has a chest. That room we haven't been to is the one I believe we need to go to. Let me
What do you mean?
On the map for
what,
just a sec.
What are you talking about? That one up there? The one up there?
On B1.
Yeah. You need a big key to go in there.
Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then wait for a moment. By the way, there's no chest on the first floor, right?
Not that I know of.
The first floor is very small.
This music slaps. So chill. It's like just so like calming.
So we got the thing where we lit all the 4 torches and we expanded and we fell down. And then 7. Where's 7? So just follow this through. Just go through the door.
Are these 2 things I could fall down?
They will not lead you anywhere useful, to my knowledge.
Okay.
I would assume that other doors still... We shouldn't have to do the torch puzzle again, but I could be wrong.
No, we don't have to. Here. But I dropped down there and I got a key.
I know.
Or I got a chest. It was the compass.
Fall down that again?
Okay. Whee!
And then you wind up... Where is that on the map? There. Now go left.
Whee!
Because you can't go north.
Great, and it's just a teleporter room.
Just teleport.
Yep, I could have been here already.
And that takes us to point 7. And you can't go north.
Correct.
So you have to go right?
Yep, which is back into the main area.
Which is the big... It's this room.
Yep, which is this way and then out this way, and I'm in the main area again.
Can you go...
There's a thing on the bottom... There's
From...
this hold on. Hold up. There's like a... Ow. I hate this dungeon, by the way. There's so many things that fly at you. That can hit you and shit. It's just super annoying. It's not like it's fun. It's just like, this is just overly frustrating. So like right up here is the entrance, right? But it says there's a... Hold on. Is there a secret hidden door? Or a hidden compartment anywhere?
Let me bring up just the map and let it sit there for a sec.
Oh. Kill some dudes. Kill some dude. Kill some dudes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Alright. Kill that guy. Okay. This guy. Good. Alright, that guy's dead. Alright, so I'm chilling here. It's like there's an empty like
Okay.
dot right there. So I don't understand. Sorry, but that's because this is the upstairs.
Just leave it on the map for a sec. I have literally the map graphically pulled up on my screen. I have the whole dungeon mapped out here.
How are you, chat? How are you guys doing? We're apparently having a day.
Big key chest, which we can't get. And again, we now have the compass, so by all means, we should see every single chest. But we clearly don't, because there are... Oh, wait, no, the second basement doesn't actually... B2 doesn't have any chests.
But it might have a thing where you fight all the enemies or whatever, and then it drops you something, which will
This
probably
map
be the
would
key.
should show everywhere that it drops keys and loot. And... Nothing... But you're right. There's got to be a check that we don't have that gives us a key or something, but which doesn't actually require us to open a chest. So, in the room with the big spiral conveyor belts, so it's the one in the big main room. It's the one that's in the bottom left door. Have we killed everything in that room?
I think so, but I can double check.
Let's go kill every single thing in that room. It's a really annoying room, so I wouldn't be shocked if we've just been running through it. I do see another room here that apparently in the base game has 2 different keys, which maybe we've only gotten one of them.
Maybe.
So
like I know I'm missing something small and easy.
we're missing something where it's like under a pot or under, a just in general something like that.
Oh, that hit me
So yeah,
on the way.
bottom
Not this one.
left door.
This one.
Yeah, not this one.
This room here.
So just kill everything. Because I see that this room should have an item drop.
Maybe I didn't.
And maybe you have to push the block, and maybe I don't know.
No.
Can you shoot the...
No.
There is a key in this room, so I don't know...
You must have already gotten it.
I guess that would be what it means, because you can't kill the
Nope.
fire bubble, right?
Nope.
Even with arrows?
Correct. It just hits him.
Okay.
I can maybe try to hit him with a freeze thing.
Okay, so the next place to go
No, can't
is
kill.
go back into the big room.
Okay.
And then...
I just need
Go
one key.
down below. We need the big key. I have to assume that's what
Either the big key or one other key. I just need one key.
We're going for the room in that door. Yes. Okay, now go to the right here. This room here to the right.
I've killed everything in here.
There are 2 keys. There should be something under the top left skull,
Yeah, okay.
which
This one?
maybe we have or have not gotten.
Yeah, I got that.
And there should be something for killing everything. Okay.
Oh.
So I
Oh.
don't remember
Oh.
if you can kill the Beamos with the bow and arrow in this one.
You cannot. I don't think you can kill Beamos. I could try though. Hold on.
Yeah. And I suppose check the skull too.
Nope, nothing.
Wait until the eye is facing you. You hit
Oh, there's the chest though. Haha.
It was under the...
There was a
Oh.
switch.
Okay. And there's the big key. There it is. Okay.
Now I can do the rest of this.
Yep. Get the big chest.
Yep.
first.
I know where we're going after this.
Yeah, and then you go through that big long bridge then it gets easy.
Yep. I just needed that one key. I knew I was missing something like ridiculously stupid.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Oh well. Anyway.
Well, let's see here.
You had some fun thing happen to you today.
Yeah, sprint fucking me over. I honestly, I'm just sort of over it at this point. Yo,
thank you.
Hey, the alert worked.
It worked that time?
Yeah.
Oh, Goku popped up?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Yeah, Sprint / T-Mobile. Basically, apparently my phone will not work on their new network, and I have to get a new one. Just straight up, I have to get a new one.
Full stop.
Full stop. There is no exception, and they are giving me like $400 towards a new phone, but I have to trade in my old one, which is bullshit. And
you don't necessarily want to do.
I don't want to. I want to keep my phone. It has some useful apps that can run. I even have stuff that I don't even care about using with Wi-Fi. But like, nope. I have to.
If you don't want to pay full price.
If I don't want to pay full price, which I shouldn't have to because this whole situation is bullshit. I was perfectly happy with my phone. Or am perfectly happy with my phone.
It's fucking insane to me that you have a 2019 phone that can't be switched over.
Yeah, it's a 2019 phone that cannot be switched over. I assume because it was sold as a Sprint exclusive. So it was simply not engineered to include any of the stuff that would...
That might be why.
That's the only thing I can think of.
That's a good point.
Is that it was probably only sold by Sprint, so they only made the phone to support Sprint, and thus my phone is unique in that way.
Yeah.
Because many phones you could just get a new SIM card and it's no big deal. But the fact that I just can't, it's not an option. There's no way around it. I have to do it, and also they're only giving me
$400 is only like half a phone.
It's only half a phone. Or I could get, they were like, well, you can't get these phones for free. And they listed off 4 phone models that I have never heard of.
Yeah, but they're trash.
It was the Samsung A32.
That's what my kiddo has, and it's a free phone.
I was about to say that I was like, I am guessing that all of these are shit phones.
Yeah, it's like it's the basic free bitch phone.
Yeah, it was, and then there was the something North N200. Did you get the big chest? That was just a regular key. That's right. Yeah,
I got the big chest. All it was a key. Oh,
the
shit.
Something North N200, which I've never heard of. And then the by the way, as far as I can tell, there are no chests down here at all in the second basement. No chests or items.
That can't be true.
And then I
don't think that's true.
No, it is. You follow the basement, you just do some puzzles, and you get to the boss at the end.
The boss is on the first floor.
Yeah, you will go through the second basement, and you will come up on the first basement.
Oh, okay. Then that's...
Yeah, and then the Revel 5G and the Revel V plus 5G. Again, never heard of them, don't know what they are.
They're not good.
But, like, yeah, whatever. So I was just like, yeah.
If they're offering them for free, they're not amazing.
Right. I'm like, there's definitely no way that they're good. Now, apparently, there are no restrictions on the $400. They were like, yeah, the S22 just came out, but it's on there.
I mean, I love Samsung, but that's this fanboy in me talking.
Well, I'm not going to switch to Apple. I'm not getting an iPhone.
You not? Man, I gotta...
You keep opening that damn skull every time the thing comes out.
Fucking funny. Sorry.
I have no interest in an iPhone. I don't have any other Apple products, so the synergy, that's like the main thing you buy, is that all your devices talk to each other.
Yeah.
And I don't have any other devices it can talk to, so I don't care.
My wife, we got a MacBook for her, which is why I spent so much fucking money on a new computer. Because like a new laptop, like a basic function laptop shouldn't cost me that much money. But we spent like $1,500 because it's like... I mean, it wasn't all ours. She got an early inheritance from her grandmother of $1,000. Like all of the grandkids got like their $1,000 or whatever. Sure. Which is a... You say it's like, oh, that's not that much. There's a lot of grandkids.
No.
And so she's like, okay, well, what can I use this money for? What do you think? I was like, well, you keep using my computer for stuff, and she does like her teaching stuff for kids' dance classes and all that stuff, and
Right.
she uses a computer for word processing and communication with that and all that stuff. I was like, well, we need to just get you a computer. And I think the easiest thing to do that's going to last you the longest, that's going to be lightweight and do exactly what you want to do is just getting a MacBook.
As much as I like to shit on Apple products, and I do not like them myself, you just buy a MacBook. It just works. You don't have to think about it.
Exactly.
There's no specs. You just buy the goddamn MacBook. And then
Yeah. It literally, like, shape everything and boom, poof, and it has a gorgeous screen. I do have to say.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fantastic.
The screen is incredibly pretty.
The ease of buying a MacBook, of just buy MacBook, then use MacBook. Cool.
The only thing is you have to do a certain file conversion stuff if you want to go back and forth between a MacBook and a
something Windows based.
Yes, and a Windows computer.
Bottom right.
I have to figure out some shit here.
I don't even think you do. Okay,
there's a closed door, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing, and
you do need to go through that.
she's been messing with it, and
you need to use the cane in this room.
Yeah,
this is the cane dungeon specifically.
And it's just, I mean, it is such a pretty screen. Holy crap! It is real crisp and it is real beautiful.
Oh, well,
so
we had my dad has Apple stuff, and we were with him one time when he got some new thing, or maybe it was a friend, and it was like, oh, you have a. He was setting up an Apple TV, and the Apple TV was like showing you the boot up process or whatever. It's like, set your phone on top of the Apple TV, and then it just did all the configuration via the phone. It literally just was like, place your phone on top of the device,
and I will do all of the work.
And then it literally, and then like 2 minutes later, it was like, you're done, and like that was it. Account, sync, everything. It was just done. And that's
cool.
incredible.
I don't care for Apple products, but man, they do make some. Haven't we been down here?
No, we have not.
This is just very similar to another dungeon.
If you have all Apple, then it's a great deal.
Yeah,
that room, there's a door you didn't see on the north.
I can't get there.
Is it closed?
There's stuff in the way, I thought.
No, I do not think so.
Okay, go back and look.
On the north wall, there should be a door.
There's a blow-up-y wall.
Yeah, that's a door. That one is actually real.
There's also a door over there too.
There's a door on the left, which is where we need to go.
Oh.
But this is how you get to a crystal.
I didn't have to go back.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, I don't know. I briefly looked at the Samsung, and the other thing too was at least for the free phone, they were like, you have to do this. You have to buy the phone over the phone.
No.
You can't go into a store. And I was like that. I'm like, that is a deal breaker. I'm not buying a phone without putting it into my hands first. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not buying a phone without putting hands on it first. That's insanity. I won't do it. And then the first lady was having a hard time communicating with me, and we were trying to figure out she was trying to explain the other deals, and she incorrectly told me that all of them had to be done over the phone. And I was just like, I'm not getting money. Like, this whole situation is bullshit. This is insane. I'm not doing this. But ultimately what I'm gonna go get the phone. I'm gonna probably try and get some more money out of them.
I don't know if you'll be successful, but good luck.
I don't know. The lady I talked to a second person. She was much better at explaining this stuff, and she did explicitly say, she's like, let me see if there's any loopholes, if there's any whatevers that we can do for you. And she put me on hold for a few minutes, and she came back and she's like, no, there's not. There's nothing we can do. Which, I don't know, man. We've been a customer for 20 years. This seems like horse shit to me. Like, this is out of our control. We were like, this is out of our control. We've been customers for 20 years. I bought this phone 2 years ago. And, like, this whole thing is just so dumb that I just... I don't know. So, yeah, when I go in...
When you go in, at least they can... The least they can do is say no when you're in the same fucking position anyway.
Yeah, then when I go in next, I'm basically going to be like, let's be perfectly clear. This situation is insanity. This is stupid. This is dumb, and you know it. And I understand that you guys made this policy, the $400 or whatever, but that is half a phone. I'm forced to buy a whole ass phone, not half of a phone, a whole phone of equal. I am personally feel owed a full phone. I genuinely feel like my phone is still perfectly functional, nothing wrong with it.
It's your guys' new network that won't hold the phone, which is
which
is in turn the problem, right?
Right. Like, this is entirely due to decisions that were made by corporate people making these. Like, I feel like I am owed a full phone, not the value of half of my phone, not the value of whatever. I have a fully functional phone right now.
Because that's the thing, is you don't even want to upgrade.
Right. I don't want to. This phone is fine. It is not that old.
Yeah. There was a locked door.
Good. You don't. There's no more chests left. You are done. I didn't want to say that, but you do not need to be here anymore.
Oh, wait, hold on. I know where the locked door is.
I mean, yeah, I do too, but you don't. Okay.
Good.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I just really want to be like, I understand your guys' position here, and I certainly am not blaming any of the people in this, the individuals that are like in the room with me or at the store, but like, this is stupid, and I feel owed more than what you're giving me.
Yeah, I would agree with you too. I mean, that's the main thing. It's not like you're on an old 2018, 2017 phone and you have to upgrade. It's like, no, this phone works great. You really enjoy it.
And it specifically, I bought it because it has a bunch of features that I literally cannot get. I cannot get a phone now with, or at least not a comparable phone feature-wise, which also has an aux port, a removable battery.
Yeah, all those things are gone now.
Recording and audio playback, the dual screen, the dual screen. There's the foldable phones, but I like this.
Because they're two separate things. They're not one screen.
Right, and literally nobody has this, and that's why I bought this phone. So I really like this phone with this case. And also, here's the other worst part is I have to trade it in. That was the other thing. The $400 is contingent on me turning this phone in.
Yep.
This thing that is going to be useless by their own admission. It will not work in a month and a half. But I still have to give it back. It's a trade-in deal. And that I'm gonna hound some people, because if nothing else, I want to be able to use this thing to run emulators and ROMs as like a DS. Because I have done that and played games on it, and it works very well. So,
I mean, even if you didn't want to do it that way, it's still ridiculous that you have to do this in the first place.
It is insane that I have to do this in the first place, and it is insane that there are strings on this bullshit deal, right? Like, I am getting screwed, and you guys are putting contingencies on. You're not helping me if there's strings attached to this deal. You're not actually helping me at all.
I know you don't want to change carriers, but a lot of places are like, if you go somewhere else and be like, they screwed me over, I want to come here, they'll be like, well, all right, the new phone just came out. Do you want that?
Oh, you need to mark Misery Meyer on your tracker.
Yeah, I'm about to. I was just getting out of there. They will do shit like that.
Now, T-Mobile has said that unlike Sprint, they do not do any leasing bullshit, whatever. Which was another whole thing that came up, because the whole lease thing. I don't also technically own this phone because I swear I asked about this and I feel like I was lied to. Full stop. I feel like I was lied to about that. But whatever. I'll get over that part.
Not to be like, oh, what I did was better. I don't mean that. For the first time ever, I purchased a phone not from my carrier, but from the maker of the phone themselves.
And then you went into the carrier.
I just said, this is my carrier. I bought the phone. In the phone, they're like, well, which carrier do you have? I'm like, I have Sprint and T-Mobile or whatever it was. And they're like, okay, so they sent me a Sprint. I had a Sprint SIM card until they sent me a new one recently. They're like, all right, here's what you're going to pay. We're doing this deal because you pre-ordered the phone. So I got like the headphones for free, basically, which are they're like $200, but that doesn't really matter much when you pay a ass ton for a phone anyway. It's like, yeah, you better throw something at me. Jesus Christ. But
yeah, and that's this whole like, oh my god, yeah. It's just I don't want to change carriers. It's a hassle.
it is a hassle.
I'm not even on
because you might have to change your phone
dad's
number, and that's a whole fucking.
I do not want to change my phone number. I like my phone number.
Yeah, it's like
don't want to change it.
It's miserable.
That itself would be a huge hassle. Like I use that number for work, so that's like
Yep.
a hard no.
Yep.
I ultimately, and the other thing too is, I am genuinely excited about the combined forces of Sprint and T-Mobile having more towers and more coverage.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I would like, in my opinion, here's part of it. In my opinion, T-Mobile is as much a new carrier to me as like Verizon would be.
Yeah.
Right.
And
like, from that perspective, I'm not actually like it's also a new carrier.
in my opinion, that's how they should be treating it.
Yeah.
For these people who are getting a little fucked over on this, they should be treating it like that. They should be, but that's probably why they're like, oh, well, if you trade in your phone, we'll give you $400 towards a new phone. But it's like,
right,
yeah,
which
but
I admit, I have to assume is a better deal than I might normally get. Like $400.
Yeah, probably.
We need to do Turtle Rock.
That's where I'm going.
Okay, I thought you were going to the tower for a sec.
No.
Turtle Rock takes a long time to get to. But yeah, the whole situation has just left me. Not enough that I want to change carriers, but I also am just sitting here going like,
you guys fucking suck right now.
Well, it's just like, yeah, it's like I don't know how there's and like obviously don't just give me anything I want. Like I get that, but yeah, like I'm royally screwed over here. And then when I'm asking like, okay, but like, come on, there's got to be something more you can do for me, and everyone's just like, nope. What the policy is what the policy is, and I'm like, the policy was made by a human. You're also a human. Like we can. This is not a writ from God chiseled into holy stone. A person made a decision, and we can also make a decision, right? Like you like.
Oh God, I can't remember how to do this.
Effort. I do not know what that is.
I can't remember how to do this.
What even is that too? Use the cane?
Yeah, I have to use this, and then it makes the there it goes.
It makes platform.
Yep.
Sure. Like that's obvious. I bet that's actually by default. That little thing in the bottom left probably tells you that.
Yep.
But yeah, the whole situation is just, and the first person on the phone was just not good.
Wow.
And
all right, cool. Big key. Super good.
Okay, easy.
Oh.
But whatever. I'm looking at the S22. That was the one you sent me, and I was because I don't like Samsung has some of them have the beveled edges on the side of the screen. I hate it. I hate that so much. And so I don't want to phone with that.
Fuck? What the fuck? Oh! You have to shoot it?
I assume it's an eyeball. You shoot it with an arrow, I assume. Or the mirror shield.
Alright.
What room are we in? Four. Power up your sword while facing down and walk backwards through the opening?
Oh! Like this.
That's weird, but sure.
I understand. That's kind of dumb.
An interesting puzzle, yeah.
Alright.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the whole situation has just been frustrating. But I'm gonna get a cool new phone. I will, if they're not gonna give me more than $400. I am gonna do my damnedest to make sure they let me walk out of there with a free case and a free, like, give me as much free screen protector. Put it on, do the setup, do all that work yourself. If nothing else, that you better do that. Half the time you get a free case when you buy a phone anyways, but I'm gonna be like, no, you're giving me the damn OtterBox. Like, you're gonna give me the best phone you can, or the best case you can for this phone.
Oh no. Oh mama, that's unfortunate.
I mean, yeah.
Are you gonna go with the Galaxy, or are you gonna look at a couple phones? Because there are just like the
that's
Google.
The thing. I'm just gonna go to the store and I'm gonna look probably, and then I'll probably just pick one.
The Pixel is a pretty cool phone. My brother-in-law has the Pixel. He really likes it.
That's the Google one?
Yep.
I don't know. The Pixel does seem cool. It's the one that works internationally, but I think that's only if you do Google Fi or whatever.
Oh, yeah. They have
If you do the Google phone plan, you can just like use your phone internationally for free.
Which is cool.
Which is cool. Like I traveled internationally and we had to like call our phone providers and say, we need to pay X dollars for you to give us 1 month of international coverage while we were, because you have to do it by month, and we were spending 2 weeks in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a hassle. It did work, and we had data, and everything was good while we were there. But it was nerve-wracking walking off the plane and not knowing if we were just going to be like stranded without our phones to be useful.
Okay, I understand this thing.
So that was the whole thing.
Okay.
You have to find a specific path so that you can quickly get all 4 torches.
When I come up on that last leg of there, I just have to fire it because it'll go through both of them.
Yeah.
Which it's Y, or yeah, X. Oh, it only hit the ones? What the shit? Last time it hit both of them. Alright, that's...
Because they were off screen, maybe?
Maybe that's what it was. Pew pew! Pew! I'm gonna hit that one again, and hit that one again, and then go. Got it. Alright. Oh, God!
Mini boss time? Oh, this one doesn't have Rock's cape. What do you just have to... Yeah, you just have to step to the side, I guess.
Oh, I tried. Don't hurt me. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I worked at customer service for Sprint, and it sucks.
And
it's just... You know, especially with how, like, needed a phone is, and then you, like, mess something up, or some people they need their phone, and they only have X amount of money to do with what they do, and then like something will happen, and it's like, oh,
yeah,
our policies are terrible, and we made it so these people can't afford their stuff, and that's just ass,
yeah,
in my opinion. So it's like, but what do you do? You know, everybody has to have a profit margin.
Yeah, and they would say to those people, well, here's the free phones you can have for free. It's like, okay, well, but they're shit.
Yeah, but they're gonna be ass.
They're
like,
phone for, yeah, they're like phones for children. Or
yeah,
whatever.
That's basically what it is. But I mean, oops.
Just don't, why are you moving around? Just stand in the
Oh, I didn't mean to use the mirror. I wanted to do the, damn it. I'm bad at this game. I wanted to do the cape, but I hit the button at the wrong time.
If you just stand still, the shield will just block them all. You just can't keep moving around.
We tried that last time when I got hit. Maybe that was before the mirror shield, though.
I don't know.
Go this way. Anyway, yeah. They're so frustrating to deal with, and it
is. And I tried to make it clear. The first lady was getting on my nerves, like herself, which was really frustrating. Because she was, the problem was near the end of the call, she was like, you know, I need to transfer you to these people.
There, see, I stood there and I got hit. Oh,
okay.
I could slash them.
The first lady was trying to explain this, and she was doing a poor job, and I am still pissed about the whole situation. But at a certain point, she said, you know, like, towards the end, she was like, "Are you a satisfied customer? Are you satisfied today?" And I was like,
obviously not.
I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, this whole situation is done. Like, no, I'm not satisfied. And she was like, well, what can I do for you today?
A new phone
that will make you satisfied. And I was like, you've made it pretty clear that you can't really do anything for me. And I assume you have to pull on one of their tongues.
No, I think the fairy in the room was the drop.
Oh, there is actually just nothing in this room. Yeah, this room is entirely This is just a nothing room. The ferry wasn't even dropped. It's just there's a ferry room, but like that's it.
That was it, huh? Wow.
Yep.
They did all that work.
But yeah, no, she was like, well, what can I do? And I was like, honestly, I'm not really sure what you can do for me today. You've made it clear you need to talk to this other department, so you'll just have to transfer me to that department. And she said, oh,
but did she ask you like 6 times?
Well, she said okay, and then I was on hold for a couple minutes, and then she came back. She's like, just letting you know, we're still on hold or whatever. I just wanted to ask you again, is there anything I can do?
Look, it's Chain Chomp. How you doing, Chain Chomp?
To help you with this? And I was like, we talked through all the options. You said you can't help me. You said only this other department can help me.
Do I have to
Well, then she was like, do you need to speak to my supervisor? And I was like, no. You said that you can't. You said that I have to talk to this other department to do these promotions. And and she's like, well, what can I do to change that to be a yes? And I'm like, I'm nothing. I'm sorry.
Do I need to
catch? Put me on hold again.
Chain Chomp. Oh.
And then she, maybe Ice Rod kills him.
Well, maybe.
What does this say?
I
don't see anything special. Oh.
I think I have to catch them.
You can. There's a block in the lower left that you can push to the right. It's adjacent to the blue stuff.
Oh.
I don't know if that will...
Can I push it, though?
I see it is pushed on this map I'm looking at.
Okay.
I don't know if that... But yeah, well, I was on the phone with her. But yeah, she was asking, like, what I could do, or what she could do, and I was like, you made it clear that you can't do anything for me, but I'm not going to tell you that I'm satisfied, and I'm sorry about that. I know that reflects poorly on you.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing is like they're just trying to get...
You're trying to get those metrics up, and I get it, but I am not satisfied. I'm not going to lie about it. And then she said, okay, and that was the second time. And then she's like, I've just been talking with my colleague. We're about to transfer you. Is there anything? Are you satisfied today? And I was like,
no.
I was like, no. Please. I was like, no. You have made it clear you cannot help me. Please transfer me to the other department. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was like, no.
Stop fucking asking.
I was like, you have made it clear. I am sorry, and I understand that this is not your fault, but you need to just transfer me now.
I can't push that block.
No, the one on the left. On the left, you push it to the right.
Oh, this way?
That block, yeah.
Got it.
The other direction. Yeah, exactly. She asked a bunch of times. I'm like, you're not changing my answer. You're not changing my experience. And more to the point, you specifically have made it clear that you can't help me.
Yeah.
And so I was like, the only thing you can... This is what I said. But the only thing you can do to make me satisfied is to transfer my call at this point. That is the only thing you can do. And then she said, okay, and transferred. And I felt bad. She probably that was probably the worst interaction she had today. Because I refused to I was like, I get it. This sucks, but I'm not satisfied. I'm still not satisfied. The other person was much nicer to talk to and didn't annoy me, didn't actively annoy me. But I'm still not satisfied. And because I asked if there was anything we could do where I could keep my phone, and she said no. And I'm like, seems like bullshit to me. Seems like you could.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
It just seems like you probably could.
Yeah.
Give me a $200 coupon code, right?
Literally anything.
That's the level of what I'm asking for here.
Basically.
Yeah, I almost said that, Michael. I almost said you continuing to ask is going to make it work. If she had asked again, I would have probably been more curt or something to that effect.
God damn, man. I just fucking hate not being able to kill those little guys. And only getting 3 hearts when I respawn.
I do agree, respawning
in this game
in particular is way too harsh. Yeah, I almost got to that point, Michael. If she had refused to transfer me that last time when she said it was done, and the second person, to their credit, when I said I realized with the last person I had gotten really annoyed, And I was annoyed with the whole situation. So I said up front, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm really frustrated right now. I feel like I've gotten a raw deal with this, and I know that has nothing to do with you, but I feel really screwed over right now, and so I might be a little curt. And I know that has nothing to do with you, so I'm just telling you now that I apologize in case it comes off that way. And she said, don't apologize. I'm a customer too. Like, don't apologize. Like, I get it. And I was like, okay. But yeah, the whole time, the whole situation, I'm just like, this is nuts.
God, hitboxes in these old games are so fucking bad.
Well, the first lady offered me to talk to her supervisor, but that was after she told me that she couldn't do anything about it. It was like, you told me I have to talk to this other department. The only solution here is that I talk to the other department. Like,
and you're not transferring me.
Right, your supervisor isn't going to be able to do... Like, your supervisors, if what you're saying is correct, and the only people who can help me are this other department, your supervisor's not going to help me either. And I'm not interested in complaining about you. Like, if I wanted to complain about you individually, I would I would talk to your supervisor, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in getting my shit resolved. Just want my shit resolved. And you apparently can't do that. Fine.
So fuck off!
Let me talk to the people who can.
Oh my god, the fucking frame drop? What is going on? Oh, my processor is dying apparently. Can't handle the frames, but I can't go through here anyway because I need a fucking key. What's up, Blah?
Yeah, I don't know where you go next.
No, it's okay. I have another place I can go.
I'll let you keep fooling around.
I have another place I can go. I just need to get there.
Yeah, it was just, the whole situation was just frustrating. And still is, like I said, still is. I'm still upset about this. And so I'm gonna milk them as much as I can for as much free shit when I go to the store. Because I've had it. I'm this whole... Like...
Alright, apparently that thing just followed me to the end of the fucking earth. Usually it crashes into a wall and it stops, but it's like, nope, here we go, and here we go, and here we go, and here we go.
You know what the craziest part about this is? You also have maxed out defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have the best tunic in the game.
I know.
Which you should have. This is one of the last dungeons, and the tunics are, I think, required items.
Is the last dungeon.
Yes.
I remember.
Yeah. Like I said, just all around frustrating experience. And
full health. Yeah. It happens, sadly. And that's, as Kenny was saying, it's like they can't. They are based on certain metrics, so they basically have to keep asking until you're happy.
Yeah, she was fishing for a yes, and that's the other thing too. I think the other part that annoyed me is I knew exactly what she was doing. She was fishing for me to say yes, and I understand that her metrics could mean her job, and her metrics, those are really important. And she works in a call center. She probably is a shitty boss. Like, I get it, but like I actually really didn't appreciate her fishing for an answer. Like, you asked, I answered.
That's it.
And she asked again. She's like, is there anything I can do to help? And I said, no. End of story.
Get the
like,
fuck
that
out of
was
here.
it. That was the end. So yeah, whatever. Like I said, I feel for people that work in call centers. I always try to be as polite as I can. I always try to be... Oh, I do that in general. I try to be a polite person with everybody I deal with.
Me too.
I will say it helps a hell of a lot when you're talking to like cable customer service. The fact that I'm actually kind of knowledgeable in these things, I always tell them, I'm like, just to be clear, number one, I am not going to get offended if you ask me the dumb questions like, is it plugged in? Because like I've been in your shoes in my job, and like you have to ask the dumb questions. So you're not going to make me mad in that respect. But then in addition, I also will say that I'm also like kind of knowledgeable about these things. So
I just want these. Give them to me.
like,
they're nothing.
Kind of,
oh, goddamn.
I'm also like kind of knowledgeable about some networking stuff. So like, I'll tell you if you need to. You can talk full normal technical knowledge, and I will tell you if you need to dumb it down. And that helps a lot.
I do have to say, being knowledgeable about certain things really does help on a lot of... And you know what really sucks about this game, actually? Whenever you get a heart piece or a heart container, it doesn't heal you to full.
I noticed that earlier. You got a heart container, it didn't heal you, and I was like, wow, that's actually horseshit.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. So
you're gonna love Twilight Princess, because it is like all of the cool, fun quality of life things that Zelda needs.
God damn, man. God.
While also being a traditional Zelda game.
Well,
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
that
out
said,
of here.
I've watched a randomizer and a Let's Play or something like that. Yeah, I watched a randomizer and a Let's Play recently. Twilight Princess is not the easiest Zelda game. The only thing I saw both people do this. There are some like kind of like quick time event things.
No, come here. You little shit. There you go. Oh god.
They're like quick time events.
Yeah,
and
creepy.
The thing that they didn't both people did is when a button would appear on screen, they would mash the button.
Ah, crap. I fucked up.
And you're actually supposed to hold the button.
Try to time it and I fucked it up. I like this game.
This was... it's so funny because I believe historically you were like, this is one of the best Zelda games ever made.
I was 11 years old when I played this. And apparently I thought this was the best fucking game because I had 2 games when I was a kid before I got my N64. And it was Mega Man X and Link to the Past.
Yeah, this was your, like, you have on multiple occasions been like, yeah, this is one of the better Zelda games ever made.
Game's trash.
They don't make them like they used to.
And you know, it honestly, it's probably just me being old and stupid. It's probably a wonderful game.
Well, it's a little bit, but there's also a lot of stuff happening here that doesn't need to happen the way that it's happening.
Yeah.
Like, there is a lot of... Like, you should respawn with more health.
I would love...
Heart pieces should heal you. It should be easier to find health. Like, there are all sorts of little things here that are happening that shouldn't be... That only exist to make your experience worse.
You know what would be great? If I had an actual controller that I could use a fucking analog stick on rather than this shitty D-pad.
This game only had a D-pad.
I know!
Stick for this game?
I know. God, I remember when the analog stick came... Here we go. Oh, God. Boomer talk. I remember when the analog stick was a thing.
Oh, God. I was feeling like a boomer because I was on phone trees for help, and I'm like, just let me talk to a human being.
Mm-hmm.
And also give me special treatment. You should be using your magic cape, by the way.
I probably should, to be honest.
You will find more magic.
And so, I remember when the PlayStation 1 first did its analog stick. And the game that you could get with the analog stick was Ape Escape. And I wanted to play that game so damn badly.
Ooh, that's a really good topic. Yeah. So besides Ape Escape, what is a game that you always wanted as a kid
that never got to play?
But never got. Whether you got to play it later in life.
Oh God!
What's a game that you wanted, or something that you wanted that you just never got to have?
The big one was besides Ape Escape, that was a really big one because it was like, I've always been fascinated with video games because my grandfather likes video games, and so he always had a system and he'd always get the newest system when it came out, and so I always had an ability to play. Like, we had Sega Channel, which was a really cool plugged into your cable way to get like subscription of a bunch of new games for their Sega. And so like that has always been a thing. And so Ape Escape came out and we didn't have the analog controller just yet. I was like, I really want to play that. That looks fucking awesome. And it never got to. I still, to this day, have not played that fucking game.
For me, I think I definitely wanted Donkey Kong. Was it Donkey Kong 64?
God, that game's so trash.
I wanted, but it required the memory card.
Yes, yes. The reason I know about it is because I had the memory cartridge for Majora's Mask.
I never had Majora's Mask, but I don't remember wanting it. I'm not sure I knew what it was as a little kid. I'm not sure I knew that game existed. But I remember wanting. I distinctly remember wanting Donkey Kong Country, but I did not have it and could not get it because I did not have a memory card.
I got the little thing. Okay.
And then
we go this way. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
You are going to die before you get to the end of this puzzle, and that sucks for you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We need to farm that fairy room.
Up, over, down. Fuck you! I hate this game.
You can't go there. That's a one-way.
I know.
It's not a junction.
I know.
We need to farm that fairy room and just capture fairies in bottles.
I can't capture anything yet.
I wanted. Let's see.
Yes. Shit. Fuck.
I'm
trying to think of other things that I wanted
that you did not get. I'm trying to think of what I also didn't get, and I'm struggling to think of. Because not to say that I had everything, I didn't. I just didn't. There wasn't a ton that I. You
beat DK64 as a child. I need proof. You lying sack of shit. There's no way you beat that game.
What else did I? Because, like I said, there were plenty of things I didn't have. There was somebody at my work who was like, "Oh, I had a Nintendo Power Glove and the Nintendo, the blaster thing, and they had every single accessory known to man." Which I did not have.
Gonna break my controller.
You are also, no offense, but you're really bad at that.
Gonna break my controller. I've gotta break it.
Oh, I wanted a Sega Saturn.
I never had a Sega Saturn.
I never had any Sega consoles at all, and I really wanted one.
Sorry, I have to get a little check real fast. Hold on.
Oh, there's a check here?
Mm.
I wonder if there's a fairy fountain nearby.
There's a fairy right there.
Capture it in a bottle.
Can't. I
What?
have the net.
Oh, right. That's nets. So how do you do... Oh, you have to shoot them through the gaps.
The boat goes over that, doesn't it?
Yeah, the boat goes over that. Yeah, I'd never had any Sega consoles. I wanted Sonic games, and I wanted... Oh, I also remember wanting Mario Party 1 and 2 for the N64. Never got those. I never had Mario Party games. Well, excuse me. Yeah, I never had the Mario Party games, and I do remember wanting those because my cousins had them.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, look, another heart container.
I mean, useful.
Or heart piece,
Heart
I guess.
piece,
Not
still.
a container. How many do I need? I need one more.
Yeah, I never had any Sonic games. I never had any Sega consoles. Sorry, I did have a Sonic game. My first Sonic game was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and honestly...
Was that the one on the
Great
GameCube?
place to... Yeah, that was the GameCube one. Great place to start and end with the Sonic franchise.
That game is so fucking good.
It's not, actually. Also, wow. You completely fucked up the mirror.
Ah!
You know what you
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Director's Cut, the one with the cow garden, right? Or the chow garden.
Garden?
Which
That's
one's-
that's GameCube.
Which game though? It's not Adventures 2,
Adventure
right?
2 Battle. Yeah, it is.
Oh, that game's great! What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, the Chow Gardens are great. The actual gameplay is trash. Spoilers, like most Sonic games.
I mean, true.
Specifically, at the 3D Sonic games. Oh boy. But Chow Gardens are great. You'll actually find that YouTuber I recommended you, Jenny Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
She's like garbage at most video games, but does play and occasionally streams and stuff. And she specifically is like, if I could decorate a room in my house to exactly match the Chow Gardens, I would.
I have to save and quit because I can't get out of there.
Yep. Yeah, and you're gonna respawn back in your house or whatever, right? Yeah.
We had full HP before leaving too.
Yep. That's a raw deal, I'll tell you what.
We're not beating this game tonight.
Go in and out of your house. Go in, get those hearts.
Can I do that?
Go back. I assume you can. Go back in.
I mean, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, no. Adventure 2 Battle is great. That would be a fun thing to play on this channel. It's so bad. I will also say,
sure, it's probably like from a game aspect, that's probably like terrible. But when I was a kid, when I played it with my cousin, I loved it.
Oh, sure, and it's fun to play. Like, I would like to revisit it sometime. The Chow Gardens are really fun. I really like those. And there's some really neat ideas in Adventure 2. It's just the problem is Sonic doesn't. It just has never translated into 3D very well.
No,
it just hasn't.
Tell me you've never played Sonic 3D World and have said this is an amazing game? How dare you?
Sonic 3D World? What?
So there's a Sonic game on the Sega, and it's like Sonic 3. It's like it's 2.5D, right? Because you can move in like the Z plane and the X plane, but
Sonic 3D is what Blah is saying. I don't know that one.
Yes, that game is bad. That game is ass.
I will say I am very curious about Sonic Frontiers though.
The new one?
Open world might be Sonic 3D Blast is what it is.
Yeah, that game is booty cheeks. But you know what game is amazing? Sonic Pinball.
I am genuinely curious about Frontiers because I actually think that open world might be the way to do Sonic.
I mean,
I think it might actually be the best way to bring Sonic into this generation of games. I will say I enjoy
Sega Channel was so good, Blah. I agree. I was just talking about Sega Channel.
For Sonic, I played Sonic 2 Adventure 2 Battle, whatever it's called.
You ever played just Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
I had a Sonic game on my Game Boy Advance. I think it was called like Sonic Number Advance. It was just a port of one of the Sonic games.
Was it the second one then?
I remember it being fun. I really liked Sonic Heroes. I thought Heroes was
Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I thought that game was great as well.
That game was not received well.
That game is also not good.
It is also not good, but I really liked it.
When I was a kid, I really liked it. Until I got to a certain point that was like just nearly impossible to beat. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what?
No, I beat the game.
I was like, what the fucking shit?
Also,
and then I started hating it.
Buy a back scratcher.
I have one.
Oh my god. I had been wanting one for years, and I finally just got one in an Amazon order, and I keep it by my desk. And it's so great.
I have one.
Sorry.
And I have to put it up. Excuse me. I have to put it up because my big stupid dog will destroy it if it's just chilling.
Oh, that's interesting. I know I don't have that problem. I mean, I guess I store mine where they wouldn't be able to see it if they.
Like there was one time, it was like, it's in like my nightstand or whatever.
Oh.
Because my nightstand's pretty deep, so I just put it there. But I scratched my back and then I just put it down next to my bed and fell asleep. And then forgot about it when I got up in the morning to go to work. And then next thing I know, when I get home, she just annihilated it. Okay,
interesting. All right, back to Sonic. Heroes, I really liked, not received well. And I did play Generations, and that was good, but it was also literally like a greatest hits album. Like it was never going to be bad.
Yeah,
right.
It wasn't, I mean, that was kind of the whole point by it, right?
Only the best parts of all of the entire Sonic franchise. It was literally only the good parts. So yeah, it was fun, but like it was like it excluded all of the bad stuff.
It was designed to make sure it was fun, but it didn't do anything new.
Right, it did literally nothing new, and it was explicitly designed to just be the best parts of the game. So of course it was fun.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy it. Like, I would recommend it. If somebody wants to experience Sonic games, they should play Sonic Generations, and then just like they can say they've experienced the best of the best that the Sonic franchise has to offer.
My kiddo likes Sonic Generations.
It was great. I really enjoyed it. But I haven't played anything since then, and definitely have no interest. I will say I saw like half of the Sonic movie. I didn't actually watch it. It seemed like it was really good.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
They apparently announced there's going to be a Knuckles spin-off officially. Like they're making Sonic 2 and they're officially making a Knuckles spin-off.
God, don't tell me that. That sounds miserable.
Yep. I mean, it's going to have Idris Elba though.
It doesn't mean everything that he's done is good.
Though apparently, I will say this. Apparently, if you haven't seen the trailer for the new Sonic movie, they're actually going the route of the games, which is to say that Knuckles is an antagonist in his first appearance.
Yes.
Which I actually didn't know.
Yeah.
I assumed Knuckles was always good. But
Nope, Sonic and Knuckles, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's the antagonist, and then he eventually joins up.
Yeah, he's kind of a big douche nozzle for like a hot minute.
So, yeah, that's happening.
I mean, speaking of video game movies, apparently Uncharted
is trash.
Is like just a action movie, but it's not good.
I sort of expected this. I heard that from what I understood about what I had seen about Uncharted was that they combined the plots of all three games.
Yeah, and they should.
And people were initially kind of like, well, Uncharted is about the crazy set pieces, so if the set pieces are good enough, then it won't be a big deal. Like, as long as the set pieces are cool, then the movie will be fine.
I don't care about this room. This is nothing but this. I don't care about money. I don't give a shit. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we are rich.
Fucking out of here. I'm not wasting my health for that shit.
Yeah, and there's nothing in there. But go north from here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but you did that already.
No, I mean, I didn't finish it. I died.
Oh, right. But yeah, no. Yeah, it's apparently not good.
Now we're here.
Oh yeah, this room. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map of this room.
No, it's fine. I.
Oh. As far as I could tell, if this map is correct, the only thing you need to do is go through the door to the south.
Yes. Well, that's not the only thing I have to do.
I don't see any other item checks in this room.
You have to do this button first.
Oh, you have to hit a button. Okay, sure. Fair enough. You have to hit a switch.
And then I hit the fucking button to go to the mirror again instead of the fucking gate!
How? Why? How? That's not even like an easy mistake to make.
Yes, actually it is, because the cape and the mirror are right next to each other, and if you hit the bumper, it will switch them. And so I panicked slightly and hit them both at the same time.
I'm doing this.
I have to change a bunch of stuff if I do that.
Mm-hmm. I'm making you work for it. You officially deserve it. After that, doing that mistake twice, you deserve it.
I do deserve it. I agree. It's just not my day, apparently, with this fucking game. There was like, a while back we had a game, we had a day where it was just ass, and then the next day we're like, oh, I got the boom, flew through the game. We're like, oh, we're right on pace, it's fine. Today's not that fucking day. Today is not that day. Not good. So.
Wait, PlayStation email?
Oh? Download code?
Nope. Just a yes, your charge went through successfully. You have officially paid.
Oh, that's butt.
Final invoice for your order.
That's silly. Is it not on the invoice for your order? Do they not list it? Do they not list the code?
No, it lists the game.
Does it list the code?
There's no code there. No, it's just an order number.
If you look up the code on Sony's website, or the game on Sony's website, will it look up the code?
I have looked up the order number, and I don't see anything specific about the code. I don't. I think I just have to wait till it arrives.
That's booty
all
cheeks.
I can do.
That's big booty cheeks.
It is, but it'll give me time to finish the Arceus story.
I guess.
I will say, I have officially decided I believe I'll have time for this, because I don't think I'm going to play Triangle Strategy when it comes out. That's the next thing that's coming out.
For you, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's Kirby. But I think I am officially going to sit down. I have watched both of these games played, but I think I'm going to finally play Last of Us 1 and 2.
Oh!
I watched
them
both played, but it has been years since I saw the first one played. And I remember only basically the very beginning of the story and the very end of the story. I don't remember any of the middle at all. Because it's a journey. Really, only the beginning and the end matters. Not a ton happens in the middle, if I recall, that's actually relevant to the overarching plot and themes of the game.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Which, that's fine. That's fine.
You're
The
not
second
wrong.
game
You're
is the
just
one
an
where
asshole.
The second game is one where every single thing all along the way matters. Which you still have not played. And boy howdy should you, because it'll fuck you up.
What game? What? Last of Us 2. Right.
Yeah, you don't even know what happens.
Nope.
It's
This voice changer works.
sucks, but it's also great.
Because it doesn't look like it's...
Oh, it works. Boy, that's awful.
Well, I hit the right button, but it's not. It doesn't tell you what it is.
Jesus.
What is it? I don't know.
You have to just... Oh my god, your laugh is the worst part.
Oh, I can hear myself if I click this button, though.
Oh my god.
What is it? What?
I can't...
Why is this?
Can't even
This is gross.
describe it.
If I
You
hit,
need to just watch your own stream.
if I hit random, does it change?
No, don't change it. It's just too good.
Is it not?
Oh, it did. Oh god, that's worse. Ah!
I can't see it, so it's working, but I can't see which one it is.
The second one... Oh god. The second one is like a weird distortion on your voice that's like cyclical, except it also is rotating between left and right stereo. So it's making me fucking dizzy.
That's gross. Oh, I don't like that. Let's change it. Oh, this one's the party one. This one Kitty likes. Because it has like background music.
That's really fun. That's really fun.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these like that are really goofy.
The first two are... The first two are cancer.
God, if I could load this, I actually want to do another one that'd be really, really funny.
I have to mute stream. You need to be done with that. That was 1,000 points well spent.
Hold on. No, I wanna do one. Cause I think this will be funnier. It's still on too, isn't it?
It is. It is still on. Hot mic.
There we go. Okay, here. I can see it now. So there's this really funny one. Oh, did he get rid of it? Oh.
Whatever those first two were, you do need to hear them.
I heard him. I didn't click a button to turn it on to hear myself.
You heard both of them?
Yes. The cyclical one was weird.
Cyclical one made me dizzy.
Oh, they got rid of them and they turned them into these. Okay. So there used to be one that was like man voice to woman voice, and now it's just cartoon man to cartoon woman. So if I do this one, it's what I would sound like as a chick, apparently. Man to woman.
Wait, what? What? That's not. You don't sound like a woman, but I don't know what you sound like.
Does it? Ew. Oh, I see. They take the pitch and they like squeak it up a bit, and then that's what they say as a woman. Is like that's how they do it. That's wrong. That's not how you do that. That's very wrong.
You sound like some character actor that I don't know.
I also just do like,
You sound like an annoying character off The Big Bang Theory.
I love that show.
I know, but you know what I'm talking. I'm just saying, you sound like a character who would be on that show.
Now I'm just auto-tuned.
Yeah, auto-tune. I mean, it's fine.
There's one called Game Over.
What's this one? Apparently has background effects, but I don't know what the frick that mean. This is... Oh.
It's like evil monster boss.
Oh.
Deep. It's just a very deep voice.
Oh, speaking of, I just went to one that says deep.
That's
now
what I'm hearing.
Now I got a deep voice.
Oh, that's a different deep.
Yeah.
That's different.
I don't like this.
Ooh, 8-bit. Since we're playing an 8-bit game, I could be an 8-bit voice.
Oh god, you sound like a bad voice line from Metal Gear Solid 1.
Metal Gear.
Somebody calling you over the radio.
Snake?
Oh god.
Oh, that's so bad. Alright.
Or the announcer from Mortal Kombat 1.
We're done with that. I had to pay subscription, or not a subscription, I had to pay a certain amount of money to get all of those unlocked. That's true, this is a 16-bit game.
Okay, I have to mute stream now, but that was 1,000 points well spent.
Alright.
But now you need to finish that room, and also I think I need another drink. I want you to finish this damn dungeon tonight.
Me too.
Because then I want you to be able to beat this game next time, and then hopefully you can pick up Twilight Princess HD and we can get started.
Whoa.
And maybe you can come watch Dune, who knows?
Dune.
I got my 4K Ultra HD copy of it.
Oh yeah, you have a PS5, so you can watch
PS5,
it.
so we can watch it. And a good TV, so we can watch it. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm excited for when we get to do that.
What? I'm excited. You know how I feel about watching Dune?
Yeah, it's just not. It's not a.
If it's better than the original one, I'm fine.
Well, it is, but it is also just not a traditional movie in the way that it's paced and in the way that the characters are.
I got a phone. It's fine.
It is. I can see why some people didn't like it, but I also think that it's really good.
I mean, it was received pretty well.
Oh, it was received very well.
So it's
just
fine.
that by critics, but by average people, it definitely got. There are a lot of people that are like, I was just bored, and that's because.
I mean, it's a political movie, though.
It's a political movie with a lot of world building, and there's some cool action sequences and some cool stuff. And so if the sci-fi and the world building works for you and the visual effects, then you're in for a great time. But if you just want to see action hero be action hero, you're not gonna like it. And if you want to see a character who you really like, you're also not gonna like it because none of the characters are very likable.
If you want to see action hero go burr.
Yeah, if you want to see action hero go burr, you're not really gonna like the movie. And if you want to see like an emotional, heartfelt performance, that's also not gonna happen because Paul Atreides is not that kind of person. Like he's your protagonist, and he's not he's specifically known for being like not super socially able, and also just like he's the whole thing is he is a pawn. Like,
what are we talking about? You went to get an ice cream sandwich? Dune.
Yeah, Dune, the new movie. And it's good. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it a lot. But a lot of people didn't, and that's okay.
Hey man, your kink is not my kink, but your kink is okay.
Yeah, like what you like, and if you don't love it, that's totally fine. But I think it's wonderful.
Stop slut shaming people.
I mean, definitely don't slut shame people. All right.
Hand away from Bumper.
I am gonna go make that other drink. You're gonna just deal with this.
Well, you don't watch movies? Interesting. So
BRB.
you're free. Is your free time just gaming? Is that your free time? And reading? What do you read? What is your favorite thing to read? Oh, I got to the thing, but that's not what I wanted to go. Okay, I know how to get there at least. Nope. I went the wrong direction, damn it. Okay. Now we go here. Now I just ride this, don't I? Oh, I fucked it up. I was supposed to just ride it. I'm so stupid. Why am I so stupid? I don't know what those things are, so I'll take your word for it. I fucked it up. I wasn't supposed to go straight there. We go down. Okay. Now we just go over. Got it. All right. Then I went back to pretty pictures. Oh no. I died. I wasn't paying attention. Don't download it. Support movies. Support stuff. Why did that fully heal me? Oh, because I have an actual, like... Oh, crap. That sucked. I mean, I guess that's true. You have a good point. Why support Hollywood? I mean, I don't, like, disagree with you, right? Like, they you know, they make more money than I'll ever see in my lifetime. But at the same time, I do like certain personalities because they are enjoyable to watch. I got the map. This room frickin' sucks. Holy cow. Ugh, okay. Do I dare use the mirror here?
I mean, you probably can. What did I miss?
I got through the room.
Oh, good. You're so talented.
Don't patronize me.
I'm sorry, 1 second.
What is this room? Wait, don't I get... I'm in here already. I can get here. I don't need to be here. Does that get rid of my...
Okay, sorry, I had to blow my nose. You didn't
Okay.
need to hear that. But yeah, when you come pick up Twilight Princess, especially now that Omicron's kind of winding down, the world's seeming a little better, a little bit.
That's what they say.
I mean, I looked at some graphs today.
Shiny graphs say everything.
I'm feeling a little better about it. We're our area is now down to the level of cases we had with the Delta spike.
The Delta spike was bad.
Honestly, compared to Omicron, not even a little bit. I'll DM you the graph.
Okay.
And this will be for my county, which you're not.
My
county.
My county just got out of. Was it out of the red infection or whatever, red cases or whatever it be, however they do their metrics, and we are in.
All right, I just DM'd you. Make sure to look at the time scale. This graph goes from beginning of the pandemic to now.
I saw a thing today about how we're starting to move out of pandemic life.
I think that with Omicron coming down, I have a glimmer of hope. I am hopeful that we are getting there. I don't know. It depends. Right now, we're coming down off a big spike.
Holy shit.
Now,
that's a huge spike.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Delta spike, you can see, and it's not even close, new cases-wise. Now, deaths-wise, this spike was about as bad as Delta, total number of deaths, which just means that Omicron was, in fact, way less bad, and more people were vaccinated. So it makes sense. But yeah, that's why, we are now down to sub-Delta levels. And so I'm feeling a little bit better about, seeing friends.
Where's Michael? What do I do on this boss? I have 3 hearts. What do I do?
Fire and ice. Put the blue thing on the red thing and the red thing on the blue thing.
I have to make them attack each other?
You have fire rods and ice rods.
I can just do it that way? Thank God.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay.
You probably shouldn't spam it, because I don't think spamming it actually helps you.
Alright, that's done.
I don't know how you're supposed to get more magic, though.
I don't know. Don't fire me! Don't flame me! That did 2 hearts of damage and I got fucking what the balls? Alright.
Ooh, big oof.
I gotta go all the way through that just to get...
But yeah, I am starting to feel better about at least seeing vaccinated friends.
Yeah, that.
And the only unvaccinated family I had or have,
I'm supposed to bring.
They got it.
Magic in a bottle or never miss. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm supposed to bring.
Oh! Use the fire rod to stun the blue head and then destroy it with your sword.
Oh, you can just stun it and then do it.
So you stun it and then you can do all the damage with just the rods, but you do not have to.
Okay.
Okay.
But I still need magic to get in, to help in the room.
You will need some magic, but you should not need to use all of your magic. Well, Michael.
I don't have that option, do I, you son of a bitch?
Michael, just go watch.
Just get good. I've been trying my entire life, buddy.
Xenoblade 3 theory videos, Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
I've watched so many.
You disgusting individual.
The discourse, because Xenoblade is such an insane game from a plot, what's possible, is so out of this world that it has been really entertaining to watch the videos. So there's is there a time loop going on? And that's a genuine question
Well, the answer is no.
Oh, and of course I can't share with you like any of the stuff coming for
Shit.
Like the theories based off of the first game, of course.
Bro.
But just know that they're there.
Bro. All right, we got him. He's dead. Let's go! I beat it. Oh, no!
Are there any more chests in this dungeon?
Oh, I did beat it! He's not dead!
Oh, okay.
And I was stuck on the fucking ice!
Wow. Hit the middle link of the final form to finish it off. Well then. Xenoblade 3 looks fun.
I hate this fucking game.
They announced all the character bios this week, and nothing makes sense.
We just have to wait and see. I'm not gonna get excited about that game because I want the battle system to be better than the second one.
I mean, thus far, it appears that they went with a item collection system closer to 1, which is better. You obviously don't have any experience with that, but the collection points, while neat, are not the I enjoyed Xenoblade 1's collection system more, but I understand people that did not like it as much. I do like how they give you full magic right before the boss.
It does help. I'm gonna beat the fucking ice one first. This is great. This is great. I don't think I can call myself a gamer anymore. I just don't think I can.
Yeah, I will say this. I think 2's collection system was better than the original versions, but Definitive Edition made it better because in 2, as you know, the collection system is there are these points, these collection points, and those collection points will give you certain types of items, and you use those to do stuff, right? And then in Xenoblade 1, well, in Xenoblade 2's DLC, which honestly, you should play both of the DLCs before 3 comes out as well. That's a separate thing. But 2's DLC also labels the collection points with what they are in the overworld, which is really nice. However, 1 just has these little orbs that are in the overworld, and you just pick them up and they give you an item. And different orbs, like, they always spawn in the same places, and each one technically has like a lookup table of the different things it can spawn, right, with like % odds. So certain spots are more likely to be certain rare items and that sort of thing. What was problematic about that is in the first game, there was no way to tell what an item would be without picking it up. And so rare items were really hard to find because you just had to, like, pick up every item. You just had to pick up every single item all the time. And if you needed it for a quest or you needed it for the Collectopedia, you just kind of had to hope. Whereas, oh my goodness, an animation... Whoa, that was crazy.
We're at Pig Boy's castle.
Whereas with Xenoblade 1, with Definitive Edition, the big change was that the if a collectible item was needed for a quest, or you marked it for something, it would actually show an exclamation point over all of the items that you need for quests. So it still made the Collectopedia hard, but it made completing quests easier because you could just go straight to the item you needed, which kind of ruins the fun. I totally get that, but also like, yeah, like we did complete the Collectopedia on the original version of the game, and that sucked because you just had to look up where rare items would spawn, and you just kind of had to
Oh, fuck this place! This is some horse shit!
Wall masters, floor tiles, bubbles, and fireballs?
What the fuck is this about?
Well, the fireballs at least can only go in the cardinal direction, so that's nice.
You like etymology and such. Why is it cardinal directions? Why?
Ooh, I'll look it up. Let's find out. Let's find out.
You like that shit. Also, do we have a tier list?
Oh, yeah, we can do a tier list. It's 9. We can do a tier list.
Ah, that was only a thing. That's some dude. That's a booty. I gotta go to a different area now. Wait. Hold on. No. Oh, that's bombs. Oh, that's bombs. Oh god. Oh jeez. That's a trap. Whee. The boomerang.
Yep.
Ha! Got
You
it.
don't actually need, but you have it now.
Yeah, what's up, bitch? Give me that. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I see. The problem is I'm looking this up, and I keep seeing the origins for the words north, east, south, and west.
I don't care about
That's
that.
not what I want to look up.
You know, why are they called the cardinal
See this
direction?
Quora post. Cardinal is derived from the Latin name cardo,
Okay.
which identified in Roman cities the street traced from north to south and passing through the center of the city. Oh,
Oh.
so basically cities had like a cardinal road, it seems.
So like a main street or like a, you know.
Yeah, except it was a dedicated road that was north-south and passed through the center of the city 100% of the time.
Pretty cool.
Which I suppose is actually interesting.
Yeah, that is actually it answered my question and I learned something.
Yeah.
Is there anything down this way that I need to get? Okay. Whoop. Uh-oh. No, I ran the wrong direction like a big
So
fucking idiot.
this is the last dungeon, and we're not beating the game tonight.
Nope. I'm
So-
just seeing how far where I can go.
I will say there are a couple items in here.
There's a lot
Oh, you
of
need to
items.
mark the boomerang, by the way.
Oh, I do. You're right.
There's another cane, I know. That's one of the big items that's in this dungeon. Spoilers, it's in here.
You motherfucker.
Oh, so well, let's figure out what we're gonna do, and then we can do a tier list.
What do you mean? What are we gonna do? Oh god.
I assume you're not just gonna fool around in this castle the whole time. You gotta save something for next time, otherwise our next episode's gonna be 20 minutes.
You know what? That's a good point.
Now, what are we gonna do? I don't know.
We're just gonna chill.
It's a surprise.
We're just gonna chill.
There's not. I don't think there's like any mini games you can really do either.
Nope. Let's talk tier list, shall we?
Okay. Well, let me post it in the chat. In the stream, which I should have done in advance, but we'll post it in the. And for once, this tier list already existed. I didn't even have to make it. Yeah, we actually, you know what we should do this episode? We should prep and we should find the butterfly net and go capture a bunch of fairies. That's what we actually should do.
I mean, you'll have to tell me where the butterfly net is then. But this
Yeah,
is
I'm
the
gonna
only
look.
place that has left for check marks. I'm just gonna be real with you. This is it.
It's probably in here. Can I?
Where do I go to buy stuff, Michael?
The net is in Ganon's tower.
Yep, that's where we're at.
So we can just do more of the tower. And then eventually we'll find the net, and then we can leave and go get fairies and prep for the boss.
We have like 2 hours to do it tomorrow, so that'll be fine.
tomorrow, next week. But yeah.
Oh, I said tomorrow. That's wrong. That was, yes. Thank you for correcting me.
So I have posted the tier list. Tonight, this. Remember, we're phoning it in. We're phoning it in for this one. Okay. You're
I'm
gonna
listening.
rank the letters of the alphabet.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
That's all. That's what I got for you, man.
Oh. Okay.
Now,
okay.
Because I did not make this tier list, the tiers are different than I usually do. Usually I do the default, which is A, B, C, D, F, or S, A, B, C, D, F. This one technically has an E tier, and also, God damn it, Michael. And also the S tier is technically labeled SS.
Okay.
Hey, Wordle's fun. Wordle's great.
Seems so mainstream. Wordle is pretty cool, though.
It's a great little game. I like it.
Oh.
And from like a game design standpoint, it's great.
I have some old candy that you probably haven't thought of in like 20 years. I have cream savers.
Cream savers?
Have you never had these before?
No. You showed me the logo. Show me the actual candy.
It's this little
That's vaguely familiar.
they're these little like hard candies. I'll get it this way.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they're great.
This one's orange and cream. It's delicious. They're so fucking good.
Seems great.
All right, let's listen. Let's do some.
So I'll let you. You know all the letters.
Yeah, they have grape.
There's no curveballs here. There's no like.
It is face value. Here we go.
It's the 26 letters. So do them in whatever order you want.
How about we just go down the thing? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right?
Sure.
Oh, am I just gonna say, oh, A is this, B is this, blah blah blah? You're not gonna have the lead in like you usually do, you son of a bitch? This is all me? What are you here for? A is S tier.
You could do all the vowels first.
A is S tier.
Okay.
E, also S tier. I. I is A tier.
Interesting.
I like I, but it's. You know what I don't like about I? That it could be a Roman numeral, a number one, or if it's just it looks like too many other things. It's just no. A tier,
Yeah.
useful, but looks like too many things. O was a C tier for me. I don't really care for O.
I like the double O sound though. Boot, doot, moot, loot.
I'm good.
Zoom, doom, broom, stool.
Is this the quality content that you guys literally
Cool.
subscribe to watch? Because if you do, why?
Drool.
You got another one?
Aloof.
Mm-hmm.
Badoof.
Mm-hmm.
Roof.
Mm-hmm.
Brood. Mood. Tool.
Wow, you didn't go for the. All right, okay. Mm-hmm.
Poop.
What are you eating? No, I don't want the specific thing. What is it?
It's a chip.
Okay, and a chip is what?
A snack?
And a snack is what?
Food!
There you go.
Go on. Alright. Do you?
I don't like you. It's a solid E tier.
Okay.
Are we doing sometimes Y?
I'm really curious what your criteria is going to be for an F tier letter.
I don't know. We'll see. But are we doing sometimes Y? Are we including that in the val?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
I like Y. Y is a good old S tier.
I am... For now, I'm just going to do each tier in alphabetical order.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do B, right? And I think B is an actual like F tier. It's not super terrible. Like I don't really care for it.
F tier?
Yeah, I don't care for B.
You don't have any B's in your name.
Nope.
So that adds up.
Yep. C. I like C though. C's pretty good, but it can be a confusing little bugger because sometimes it's an S, sometimes it's a C, sometimes it's a K. I don't know.
Sometimes it's an S.
I said that.
Actually, all things considered,
It's a C or a K, or an S or a K, or is an S a C? Because it comes
I think
first.
the only time a C is when you have it with H.
I mean, it comes first in the alphabet. So is the S sound a C sound, or is the C sound an S sound?
It depends on which letter came first.
The chicken or the egg?
Well, I mean, we know where all the letters came from.
Arabic?
You know, if you want to see a very... Oh, no, hold on.
Russia? I can't remember. Anyway, it's a B tier. It's a B tier letter. I'm so sorry, chat.
The history of the alphabet. There are some very crazy... Let's see here, hold on. Yeah, here we go. I guess this can go. I DM'd it to you, but this could actually go in stream chat.
Okay. Okay.
You can study that image.
This is a lot to take in.
It is, and what's crazy to me is like how many straight lines there are. Right? Like A, you would expect there'd be lots of weird branches and splits, and there's a few. There's also dead ends. That's the other weird thing. Like Greek has some letters that we just decided we didn't need anymore.
It's true.
Like what sounds were those? I don't know.
Yeah, what sound is theta, sigma?
That's a phi.
It's whatever it is. I couldn't fucking remember. Thank you.
Phi, and then
what's the Y?
Is that the Y one? Is like,
is it mu?
It's the trident one.
What's mu? No, mu's a U, right?
Mu is N.
N?
Sorry, mu and nu are M and N.
Right. Right.
Anyway, Y is I don't remember.
This is fun. So I'm on the C. It'll be B tier.
C is B tier. Okay.
D. It is the word dick. It was a fun little word. Other than that, though, do I like the letter D at all?
I like the double D sound, buddy.
That's true. We'll put it in B tier.
Okay.
I do like that sound, yeah. So we have F.
I think D is an S tier myself, but F, yeah.
Oh, it'll be a nice fat ol' A tier.
Really?
I mean, it has my favorite fucking word. F is great.
Okay. G.
G. It's like another F tier. I don't really care for G.
Interesting.
And then we have H. Damn, how do I feel about A? I think H is just like so neutral that I don't really care. So it's just C tier? Just a solid C tier? Yeah, we'll just put it in a C tier, I guess.
Okay. Sorry. J.
Yeah, this was not in my name at all, so I really don't care about this letter. I don't use it very much.
Hey!
It's fine. Going to hell for putting that H that low. It's in the middle of the road. I didn't put it that low. It's middle. It's fine. Anyway, J can go into like. Is it wait A B C D? It's S A B C D F E tier.
No, you have an E tier.
I have an E tier. A B C D E F tier. We are rating the alphabet, Froggy. That's correct. In Discord, you can go to the RTI tier list and you can rate the Discord, or you can rate your alphabet. I'm on J. We'll put J in the D tier. Sorry, Joe. Nothing against you. I just don't like the letter that much.
I put a link in the tier list. Channel? Is that what it's called? Channel?
Yeah. I have K.
It is really useful by itself. Just okay.
That is actually pretty useful, huh? It's probably a letter I use more than I actually think I do. I kind of hate this, but at the same time, it's genius. Yay! That's my entire stream. All right.
We work on these content farms all day.
How about let's put K in B tier.
Okay. Okay.
L.
I mean L.
I like L. I'm gonna put L in A tier. Yeah. La, 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 la. I like that sound.
L's great. L is fantastic. L is
yeah, it's
one
great.
of the most used letters.
Yeah, it's a fantastic letter. M. It's a good one. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. M is pretty good. I'm gonna put it in A tier. This is the only reason Kitty comes to the stream, to get the tier list and then fucks off. Alright,
We're talking about fucking letters today.
Mommy Milkers deserves S tier. You know what? I think Froggy convinced me that M should be an S tier. Just because I like to say Mommy Milkers.
It's done. It's done.
Alright, N.
N, yep.
I don't care for N. It doesn't really do very much. It can make a really nasally sound too. People use writing sound. I don't like that sound.
I believe that's how it's classified, because technically all the letters are classified by the sound they make.
Right.
And so, yeah.
That, like, people, especially, like, what is it, like, in the Northeast or whatever, can get a really nasally sound rather than a n sound, and I don't like that. I just don't like that really nasally pitched sound. I'm gonna put it in F tier.
F tier. Wow. Where is the...
So P is next?
Yes. Here. In this stream chat channel, this is the International Phonetic Alphabet.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're doing P. I feel like P is a very center of the road type of thing. It's not anything amazing. It's not anything crazy. I don't think any words that I really care for we start with P. But I don't hate it either.
I mean, penis.
Penis.
Pornography.
Oh. It's gonna be in C tier. It'll be in C tier, and then we have Q.
Now, is Q an S tier because it's so weird, or an F tier because it's so weird?
What's the bottom tier? E? F? Right? Sorry. We have an E tier and it's throwing me off for some reason. I don't really fucking know why. It's an F tier. I don't like that. And here's why I don't like... Here's one of the reasons I don't like the letter Q. Because of the word Q.
Q-U-E-U-E?
Yes. I fucking hate that word.
Great for Scrabble if you have a really bad hand.
Oh, you know what's really fun is you can also just spell it C-U-E.
Well, I mean, that's a different word.
Sounds the fucking same, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like...
Yeah, but no. Shut up.
Root words.
Nope.
The root words.
Nope. It's bad. I hate it. Put it in F tier.
It does have somewhere between 3 and 4 silent letters.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Word with the most silent letters.
R is next. And I was trying to think about something. I don't know if I...
Ooh. Here we go. Words with the most silent letters. I see the word phlegm. Let's see here. Oh, this is really fun. Here's a list of words with weird silent letters. We have...
Can we finish the tier list first?
No.
What are you talking about? No.
The content ends when we finish the tier list.
No, it doesn't. We can go into this.
Chthonic? How do you actually pronounce this? You actually just say chthonic? Really? You don't say the C? Really?
Apparently.
C-H-T-H-O-N-I-C.
Thunder's tier list is so good. That's so funny.
I always thought you said chthonic, but no, it's just chthonic.
Catatonic?
I think there's some phlegm at the beginning there. Phlegm, as it happens, is the second word because the G is silent, which is weird.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. Pterodactyl, obviously, P silent. Muscle, C is silent. I did actually see there's an article where it's like every letter can be silent sometimes. Mnemonic, it's a silent M at the beginning. Asthma, silent TH, really. Apropos, silent S. Receipt, silent P. Need, silent K. Honest, silent H. Gnaw, silent G. Subtle, silent B. Solemn, silent N. Okay, faux. That's a French word. Sure, you've got a silent X, but that's a French word. But then they have rendezvous, which the Z is silent, as well as the S. That's also kind of a French word.
It is a very French word.
All right. We can do some more here. R.
I think R is like another like B tier. Right? How many do I have in B tier? Just total?
C, D, K, and then R. That's the company R being the most used consonant, and you put it in B tier. Just saying.
But I don't like R. I don't like the sound it makes.
Have you seen the video of German people trying to say the word squirrel?
Have you seen the one where the Irish people try to say burglary?
No.
They can't say it.
German people can't say squirrel either.
They like Irish people try to say burglary as burglary, and they can't do it. It's amazing.
We'll share these with each other.
It's quite wonderful. S is next, right?
Yes.
It goes straight to the top.
S tier. All right.
Oh yeah. T also S tier. I like T.
RSTLNE, baby. Wheel of Fortune.
I like that sound.
All right.
V, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's weird. I don't have anything against V, but it's like, meh?
I do like double V words. Like savvy.
Vivid.
No, I mean V back to back.
Oh, those are hard though. There's not very many of those.
Savvy.
Volcano. Ooh, that's
City.
Man, Froggy, you're so right. Volcano is such a good word.
Skivvy, chivvy, spivvy, revved, bover, lovey, evoya, chevy. What the fuck? You had me with skivvy, sure. Chivvy, fine. I haven't heard of it.
Void. You know what?
Sorry. Okay, that's.
I like V. You know what? Froggy sold me on V. Vagina? There we go. We like V.
Savvinesses.
Vortex. Oh, that's so good.
Vortex is top tier.
Oh, that's such a good fucking word.
Savvinesses. That's a word. That is a word.
I'm gonna put V in the goddamn S tier. You know what? Yeah, you guys convinced me. Kitty's like, why am I here?
Skivvying?
Skivvies?
What the fuck is chivvying mean?
I don't
Chivvy.
fucking know. Just put my V in the thing and let's go to W.
To vex or harass with petty attacks.
Versatile. Shiv.
Flivers?
Vision?
Flivers. Oh!
Viscous?
Okay, hold on. We have to talk about Fliver. Fliver was in a book. What the fuck book was this in? There was this... So, Fliver is a word that means an automobile.
The way I said
one that is
viscous? Oh.
The one that is small, inexpensive, and old. And there was a book, like a young adult book, that had flivers.
I'm trying to listen, but all I want to do is fuck with Froggy with some ASMR shit.
What was this? What book had Flivver in it? I remember this. No, I don't want the Upton Sinclair book. What?
We had this discussion earlier, Froggy. Do you not like ASMR?
What book had the word Flivver in it? I remember this. I swear it's got to be on my bookshelf downstairs. What is this?
So W.
I guess rank W. I can't find it. I cannot find this.
How many do I have in E tier?
In E tier?
Yeah.
You have one letter.
Put it there. You love ASMR so much you detest it? What does that mean?
Interestingly, W is an E tier with U.
Oh, that's really funny, actually.
That's the only other letter.
X?
Mm-hmm.
I think X is so dumb.
But Vortex.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing saving it, to be completely honest with you. God damn.
I swear to God.
Xenoblade. Yeah, you can do that with a Z as well instead of an X, so...
No, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it's fine, but, like, it's not that fine, so we'll put it in C tier. Chemical X. Sugar, spice, and everything
what
nice.
What tier did you say?
C.
Okay, and then Z.
I like Z. Zip. Zoom. That's all I got. Sleeping?
Zoo?
Kazoo, that's true. I like it. We're gonna put it in the B tier.
Okay.
I don't like it that much, but I like it.
Now, this is gonna be tough.
Uh-oh, what are you gonna do here?
So let me show you the full list.
Okay, yeah, please, because I lost track. There's 26 of these fucking things.
Remember, I'm not for this. We're just gonna keep these. Each tier is itself in alphabetical order.
Okay.
So the goal here now...
Oh, I have to rearrange them?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to make you do that. That would simply be
Viscous.
Too much. What I want you to do... is... We can. And there's... Definitely, we will not be able to do this for every tier. But I would like to try to come up with either one word or as few words as possible for each tier.
Oh, but...
That contain not only
the
letters of the
Buddy,
tier...
your favorite game is in the front. It's Myst!
Myst! Oh my god, it's a sign. Myst, let's play when.
But
basically, I want to come up with as few words as possible.
Well, you can make stay on the first one. You can make may.
I mean, amethyst gets you everything except for V.
But I need H.
What? No. I'm saying, like, you can use other letters. But what's the fewest number of words or letters?
Fire Emblem Iron Man? I don't really care for Fire Emblem, though.
I still think you would love Three Houses. You just need to play the damn game.
You should just play Final Fantasy Tactics.
The only thing is, in Fire Emblem, if you ever play Three Houses, you just can't pick the shitty one.
What do you mean?
There's 4 routes, and one of them. Here's the deal. Here's the thing. You know what? I'm just gonna say some stuff. You're not gonna play Three Houses anytime soon. Here's the thing. The game has 4 routes. With 3 houses.
Really? You don't say.
So, I've been trying not to spoil this. So I suppose if you don't want to have 3 houses spoilers, for a moment, close your ears. So, the 3 houses are led by 3 individual lords, basically, because Fire Emblem, that's the main characters are always the lords, right? Like Chrom is the lord. Here's the deal. 3 houses, 3 lords. Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude.
Okay.
Edelgard is not a good person.
But I like Edelgard.
She, if you don't side with
Who's
her,
that Pokemon?
is the antagonist.
But I like her.
You can side... No, you... So here's the deal. She basically... Her entire character can be boiled down to...
Mommy step on me?
The ends justify the means.
Oh, sounds like a terrible person.
Her whole thing is... And she has a very good point. So the whole thing about Three Houses is that there are crests. Crests are these, like, hereditary... It's like a hereditary special ability, if you will. Like, you get special powers if you have a crest. They make you more powerful, and so there are a lot of noble lines that are literally about, like, you could be part of the noble line and not inherit the crest. Like, it's not a guarantee that you get it. And so if you don't have a crest, you're considered, like, less valuable, right? Her whole thing is she wants to dismantle this. She thinks this is an archaic, awful thing. She wants people to be in positions of power based on merit and merit alone. Great. And then Dimitri, his whole thing is he's like from a kingdom, a monarchy, and his whole society is yeah, crests are it's not a great system, and it definitely fucks over some people.
I would like a character whose entire personality is "Mommy, step on me, please."
There's Claude.
Let me introduce you to a couple games, Froggy. I got you.
Claude is all about ending racism. Crests are really not a concern. But here's the thing. Edelgard is we should absolutely not be elevating people based off hereditary things that they have no control over. That is wrong and bad. We should treat people based on merit alone. But she is literally willing to kill and slaughter as many people as it takes to do it.
She sounds miserable, but
she
also
doesn't give
two
shits. And she will tell you about all her noble goals and her noble ideas, and she will just try to convince you. But she literally is she will make deals with the devil. She will do awful things.
Yeah, she's great.
As long
What's the
as...
one that has the one cute chick that everybody likes with the hat and stuff? What's her name? Starts with a D?
That's in Edelgard's house. But if you play Three Houses, you can recruit literally every single character in your house, as long as, number one, you can't recruit the house leaders to the other houses, right? If you play in Dimitri's house, you can't have Edelgard, you can't have Claude. If you play in Edelgard's house, you can't have Dimitri, you can't have Claude.
Yeah, is this who I'm thinking of? Yeah, Dorothea. Yeah.
Dorothea is she's in Edelgard's house, but you can get her in any route.
All right, but
the only exceptions are.
But can I bone her?
Yeah, she's also bisexual.
I can bone her?
Edelgard is also bisexual.
All right, well that's all I need. I want to bone her.
I don't know if you would like her but she's fun.
She's hot. I don't care.
She literally wants to marry a powerful man so that she doesn't have to do anything.
I'll take care of her.
She just wants to marry somebody for power and nothing else.
That's fine.
I feel like you would wind up getting attached to another character. I don't know.
Kidding, same though.
But yeah, Edelgard is all about the ends justify the means. That's her whole thing. Is I don't care what atrocities I have to commit. I will make a deal with the devil. I will kill innocent people. We need a new world order, and that new world order can't come without significant hardship and change. And I don't care. I'll be the one to do it. But that just kind of makes her a piece of shit, right? Whereas Dimitri, he is beholden to this kind of shitty power structure system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's a good guy, and he's willing to look past things like crests and hereditary stuff. It's just that the people of his country are less inclined to do so. And then there's Claude, whose whole goal is ending racism. He basically is I come from I am half heritage from a different country, and I was treated poorly because of that, and I want to end racism in general. So what's interesting about the game is depending on the route you choose. If you choose Edelgard, number one, if you choose Edelgard, she's the one that gets 2 routes, because when the conflict happens, you either get to side with her and side with the main antagonist of the game, or you can choose to go against her, which is a different route. Whereas the other routes, if you choose the other houses, you don't have a say in the matter. You will side against her no matter what. And if you play Dimitri, Edelgard is the final boss. She's the end game. Whereas Claude, Edelgard is not the end boss because there are people pulling the strings from the shadows, and so that's who you end up. Either if you side against Edelgard from her house, or if you play Claude, his house, then you fight the people who are not part of the house.
Yeah, but
people simp over Edelgard, and they are literally Edelgard apologists who are like, yeah, but she's right though. It's like, no, she's willing to murder.
She's a terrible human being,
she's
but
she's willing to murder like children and innocents.
She cute though.
To get her way.
She's literally terrible, but she's cute though.
But people simp for her, which is really frustrating.
I have liked so much Xenoblade art because of the new game that all my feed is fucking Xenoblade art.
I'm sure you're seeing it mostly because of me.
Nope.
Because I like a lot. Well, I like a lot of it myself. So
there are a lot of things. A lot of the little
so much Mio art.
Yeah, people really love Catgirl.
Oh my god, I'm finally starting to see Lons and Senna art, which is about time. Like, I don't even give a shit about Senna, but I'm glad to see that it's not Mio.
It's a lot of her. It's funny.
But yeah, basically there are Edelgard apologists out there. And they're like, yeah, but she makes some really good points. And I'm like, yeah, but she's willing to murder innocent people.
No, if you're willing to murder innocent people, you no good points. You're just an asshole.
And Edelgard, to her credit, has been through some traumatic, awful. She was like experimented on.
Is she hot though?
I mean, she is.
There you go.
And she was like experimented on and abused, and she has a shortened lifespan. Like, she's gonna die young, and this whole thing. But she's literally willing to do horrible things to achieve her ends, and that's it. Full stop. The reason I really like Dimitri's arc is, even though you learn very little about the world, Dimitri and Edelgard have a history as children. They were like friends, kind of. And Dimitri, what you find out about him when you play Three Houses, is Dimitri is like, oh, I'm the noble, kind-hearted soul, right? And then at a certain point, he's like, just to be clear, I want power because I want revenge on the people who killed my father. Like, I just want revenge.
I just want to end your guys' career.
And he has this weird feelings about Edelgard because Edelgard, they were friends as children, and he like doesn't really understand their relationship. And then he finds out that Edelgard herself is kind of directly responsible for the deaths of all of his family. And there's a special cutscene you only get during Dimitri's arc, where there's a cutscene when Edelgard reveals her identity as like the bad guy. And all of the others just have this cutscene where they're like, oh no! But then Dimitri, upon learning this, immediately tries to kill her. Like, no hesitation. The moment he learns who it is, he tries to kill her and basically goes insane. Like, the scene is completely different because the moment she like takes off the mask and reveals who she is, it like cuts to him chucking a spear directly at her head, barely missing her. And him basically like laughing and kind of going insane because this person he thought he cared about is actually this awful, awful person who did this horrible thing. And it's really crazy and really interesting. That said, it's sad because you don't learn anything about the world. You don't learn anything about the people pulling strings from the shadows. You don't learn about like any of the lore of the world. It's just character stuff. And Dimitri's really interesting, but it is a little bit of a bummer that you don't get to learn about.
I'm gonna play a random soundbite.
I mean, okay, sure.
That's for Kitty. That one's free. It was just tempting me. It was just eyeing me here. I was just looking at it.
Yeah. You should play Three Houses. You would like it.
No, no, we don't need to do this again. We don't need to do this again.
And if you choose Edelgard's house, you can side against her.
Alright, okay.
But I don't know. The main joke is that, like,
Alright.
Fire Emblem fans.
You guys chose this life, you idiots.
Who's that Pokemon?
Fire Emblem fans get very angry talking about Edelgard because of this whole, like, she is right, and people are like, she's willing to murder people. Like, she is awful. And they're like, but she makes some really good points, though.
Oh, this is gross, because it has the background effect, so it's creepy.
I have to mute the screen. It's just, Discord U is the same, and that's all I can deal with.
Oh, right, because it changes my output completely.
Yeah.
It's,
Discord is fine, but every stream is just a nightmare.
This is what you did, Froggy. This is your fault. Is it gross? Is it really gross? It's not good. So, these voice
changer things, I feel like they don't really do anything fun. None of these.
The ones I see that are the most used, I see some ones that do echo, so people can, like, act like an announcer in a stadium.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty fun.
There's an echo one, but, like, I had to pay like $30 to unlock all of these, and they're all ass.
I don't know about that. They're fun.
Here, we're gonna hit random one more time, and this is gonna be. Oh, we're in a cool tune one. I don't know what this does though.
Oh, this is pretty fun.
Is this one better?
This is fun.
What is going on? Oh, weird.
It's like auto-tune but chords.
Yeah, it's in like weird little this. Sorry, I forgot the Jason Derulo. I don't like it. I don't know if I like it.
I like it. I like that one.
I don't know. It's strange.
You saying Jason Derulo is great. Yeah. Anyways, that is my thesis statement on how
how she's a terrible person and she needs to die.
How Intelligent Systems was like, we're gonna make the antagonist the only cute girl, so that people wind up like trying to see her position as nuanced, even though her position is shit. But they made her the cute girl, and so people are like, yeah, mommy, step on me and we'll destroy the world together.
You damn right, buddy.
Like,
people will do a lot of things.
They literally did that
for mommy step on me.
Intentionally. They were like, here's boring blonde guy, here's like slightly quirky whatever guy, and then here's cute mommy who wants to step on you. But then also she's like evil and easily manipulated and like a terrible person. But then people fucking simp for her so hard that they like are just like, yeah, whatever. She makes some really good points though, and that's really entertaining to me that they like very clearly knew what they were doing, and they do a really good job of like not. You have like half the game before you realize that it's her, that she's bad. There's definitely some like hints that they drop, but you kind of are just like, I don't know what's really going on. Yeah, if you choose her house, you can choose to go with her or abandon her. What's interesting is if you side with her, it's the shortest route in the game with the least amount of playable chapters.
Oh, I heard her. She hot. Did he say anything else about her?
It also has the least amount of recruitable characters because like 6 different characters will refuse to join you if you side with her, and you have to murder them all as part of the story. So that's actually the thing. The other thing is about Three Houses is any character you don't recruit of the students and teachers that you can, anybody that you don't recruit, you have to kill as part of the story.
Jesus.
So there is an incentive to recruit as many people as you can, because if you don't, they will pop up later in the story and you will have to murder them. With the exception of the house leaders of Dimitri, Claude, and Edelgard, depending on which route you play. I believe Edelgard always dies if you don't pick her route. but then like
Well, I have to
Claude,
protect her then.
Claude lives in some roots. Dimitri lives in I think he only lives in his. Yeah, because if you do with Edelgard, you have to kill him yourself, and if you do Claude's route, he like goes insane and dies off screen. But if you do Dimitri's route though, Claude lives still, so that's nice. The biggest shame is that Claude's not bisexual because he definitely should be. It's a shame. It's really annoying because there's not.
How's the weather? We got a bunch of snow, Froggy. How's the weather over there?
There's a whole scene where there's like a ball that you go to, and Edelgard and Dimitri are dancing together, and there's like tension, right? And then Claude sees you, no matter what house you are, he sees you eyeballing the tension, and then he decides to dance with you regardless of your gender. He will pull you onto the dance floor and dance with you.
Lower 70s? What the fuck? Fuck you, you California ass. Sorry.
California. That's not a real place.
Right? Republicans don't recognize it, so it's not a real place.
Yeah.
I felt dirty saying that.
Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did.
Kitty, the Yukimon event. Hey, yes, Yukimon is doing a event for X-Seeds monsters only in the extra deck, so it works really well for you because you play Trap Tricks. But number one, people are building a FTK deck that kills themselves because it's faster to grind gems that way. So, you could do that, or you could just play against the 18 billion people who are doing that instead.
That's where the word fliver came from.
Did you really just remember it?
Brave New World. I saw something. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley.
I have to read that.
It's a weird one. As far as the like classic.
Yeah, Kitty, you have to make a new deck for it.
As far as the like classic American novel, actually, I don't know if Aldous Huxley was American. I can't remember where I read this for school. I know. Freshman year, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. Brave New World is wild. There's a lot of sex and drugs and like philosophizing about the meaning of life, and it's very weird.
You're not watching a lot of TV right now, right? You're not keeping up with a lot of modern TV?
Not really.
So there's a Hulu original out right now called Only Murders in the Building. It's Martin Short, Steve Martin.
You've told me about that.
Selena Gomez.
My mother told me about a show called Murderville. Is that not the same thing?
No, this is called Only Murders in the Building. It's so good.
You've told me about this.
So we've only watched 4 episodes. There's 10 out, I think, and it's so good. It was on Disney Plus. Wait, what part are you talking about? Only Murders in the Building is a Hulu original. What are you on about? Are you talking about Murderville? I'm so confused. What the fuck, Kitty?
Yeah.
No, it's a Hulu. It's a Hulu original.
Canada.
Oh. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said Only Murders in the Building, Canada, Disney Plus.
Weird.
What the fuck? Because it says Hulu original when it doesn't on Hulu.
I mean, if they just don't have Hulu, I guess. I'm very confused. That's strange.
Anyway, yeah, apparently it's really good.
Yeah, my mother told me about.
Oh wait, no, Hulu, Disney Plus are partnered because you can get Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN as a bundle.
Yeah.
Yes. So that makes sense. Okay, we're good. Everything can resume. It's good. It's this fun little like. It has. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm here for the ride. And it has the humor of of Martin Short and Steve Martin, and Selena Gomez is actually fucking incredible in it. Like, she's just really good.
I mean, I like the idea of Martin Short and Steve Martin who have this like rapport with each other.
They hate each other.
And then Selena Gomez, right? Which is fine. Steve Martin is probably at his best when he's doing weird like hate comedy, whereas Selena Gomez as a wild card to bounce off of them is probably really interesting for them, like comedically, to work with somebody who is so complete. And that's what's in the show, is she's so totally different from them.
And
I assume.
So it's really fun. This is maybe it's not really a spoiler. It's just something that they address in the show. They live in this like really high uptown apartment in New York. Like it's like multi-million-dollar housing, like apartment complex kind of thing. But they address it. They're like, how did you get in? How can you afford an apartment? What do you do? Because we got in when it was really, really cheap, because, you know, they're older. So they, of course, would probably buy in the, 70s or 80s or whatever. So it's like, so how do you have this apartment? And they address it. It's like, because that's one of the things I asked is like, you see like Steve Martin's apartment, you see Martin Short's apartment, and they're amazing. And then like, how the hell does she afford it? So I thought it was a really interesting thing that they actually addressed that.
That I have to see what the hell show my mother then told me about. 'Cause she told me about some show that I thought was the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, Andrew told me about that. But I don't know.
Murderville? No, Murderville is another television series. It's on Netflix. It has Will Arnett in it.
Oh yeah, that's the one she told me about.
Yeah, that's Murderville. It's a comedy.
I'm trying. What shows are we watching right there? Like nothing. We haven't even watched anything on Disney Plus recently. Like we haven't watched Netflix. We haven't even really watched much anime recently.
We're on Bebop. We just finished what is like the season 1 break.
Speaking of, Captain Christian did a new Cowboy Bebop video, which he doesn't do videos very often anymore.
It's been a long time since I've seen Bebop, and rewatching it just tells me how incredible that show is. That's just so fucking good.
I remember watching it in college and loving it, and then I remember trying to rewatch it not even that much later and being like, I'm just kind of bored.
Oh, I love it. It's just,
and so I need to watch it again.
It's chill. The jazz is nice.
I really want to watch Planet Test, and I've talked about this anime before, and the problem is that it's not, as far as I know, you literally can't legally obtain it anywhere.
Ugh.
It's like never been distributed at all. It was dubbed officially, but it's like never was distributed in the West at all.
Jesus Christ, kidding me. Oh, that's funny. But Bebop's great. Like, it's not like super high paced action or anything, but it's just a fun to have like the Western theme done really, really well in space rather than like, but
Planet Test is about like interplanetary garbage guys. Like they just drive a garbage truck, but for like interplanetary, sort of same like level of civilization as Cowboy Bebop.
Man,
that's my understanding. Cowboy
Bebop had so much influence over like a lot of.
To be clear, the Captain Christian video he did on Cowboy Bebop, and he's like in every frame of painting, like he's like a sort of cinema guy.
Yeah. You can see, there was one episode in particular where I could see a lot of animations and art style that Avatar: The Last Airbender absolutely takes from.
So his video was literally called, let me find the actual title of it right
I would
fast.
Probably love it then. If it does this.
I actually need to watch it still. It's only like 8 minutes long, but I've been putting it off. Is called Cowboy Bebop and Blade Runner: The Cycle of Influence.
Yeah.
That's literally what the video is about, is this like sort of cross influence. I'll send you the link. I haven't watched it myself, but it's not even a long video.
I pull it up already. But there was another thing that I saw that I was like, oh, this show takes from Cowboy Bebop here, because it was something else. And it was like a certain theme, and I was like, oh, another show actually does this entire theme. And they just took it from Cowboy Bebop.
Did you ever this? This doesn't really take any influence from it, but I'm just thinking about sci-fi anime. You guys should really consider watching. I know I've recommended this before, but it's called Astra Lost in Space. It's an anime. It's only like 12 or 13 episodes.
I think we've talked about this.
We've talked about it before. The reason I recommend it is as a show.
Oh, yeah.
It is really weird. The pacing is such that they skip over all the places where you're likely to get bored. They sort of montage through some things that you would expect them to spend more time on.
My first question is, how old is this pink girl chick?
They are all high school age.
That doesn't... that's not the answer I want.
I don't... Here's the deal. I can't tell you more because the one thing about this show is literally every single episode except for the last episode. Every single episode ends with a cliffhanger that is like jaw-dropping. What? Every single episode. I don't know how they did it. Every episode leaves you with more questions than answers until the very end. And it is like, it is a wild ride, and there are... And what's weird too is that it's like half.
I need to watch Gintama.
Astra Lost in Space, and for the again, it's like 13 episodes. Astra Lost in Space is like half comedy, half hard sci-fi drama with like gritty whatever. And I'll explain the premise of the very first episode. A handful of high school children are on a field trip for school.
Ah, so it is high school. Damn.
Set in the future.
Okay,
and it's a future where they have like space travel and stuff like that.
Laws of change.
But not super distant. And their field trip is they basically have a camping trip on an alien world. And the high school project usually is that they have to do this camping trip for a handful of days. And they usually have some special challenge, which this time the special challenge is that one of the high schoolers brought their little sister who they have to take care of, who's like young enough who can't take care of herself. But she's like 6 or 7, something like that. So the idea is they're supposed to have this little camping powwow, take care of themselves for a couple days on an alien planet. And then on this alien planet, they land, their school ship takes off and flies away, and then almost immediately a weird orb shows up and starts basically accelerating towards the group of kids, and when it hits them, they get teleported-ish, they don't know, and they find themselves in space. And I mean literally, like they're outside the atmosphere of a planet. And they are suddenly they are in 0G. They were on the surface of a planet, and then they are suddenly in space, and they very quickly realize that they are near a spaceship, which they can get to, and they use some teamwork and they get to that spaceship. And they were on a planet, and they were like, a couple of light years away from Earth, and it was like nearby and like a charted world and all this stuff. And so they make it on the spaceship, and they're like, what's been going on? What is happening? This is so crazy. And then one of the kids is like, mildly intelligent as like a pilot or whatever. And then he's looking at the star charts, and he's like, we're not 5 light years from home. We're 5,000 light years from home.
That do be a problem.
No one will find us. And they basically determine that their ship doesn't have the resources to get them home, but there are enough charted worlds between them and home that they can basically make these short jumps where they can basically use the resources they have, get to a planet, see if there's resources on that planet, collect enough resources to get a few more days, and they're going to try to get home.
Chat, have any of you guys watched this new anime that's going crazy right now? Fuck. What was it? Dress Up Darling or whatever? I'm seeing it all over right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I don't follow any of this close enough to know.
It's fucking all over the place.
But anyway, Astro Lost in Space, I genuinely recommend it because that's just the first episode, or the first, like, 2. And the twists keep coming, and every single time it is crazier than the last one. And so it just keeps you wanting more.
Yeah, okay. It's called My Dress Up Darling. And people are obsessed with the main girl. Sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say, you should watch this show, Astro Lost in Space. It's on Crunchyroll. It's like 13 episodes. It's not a long show at all. It's humorous and funny and interesting.
What the fuck?
And you can watch it in no time, so.
Yeah. So My Dress Up Darling is fucking published by Square Enix. It started as a Square Enix, like, thing.
What?
What the fuck? What the shit?
Yeah, they own a manga magazine, I guess.
Yeah, apparently. Holy shit. Oh, they do Sucky Ray. That's hilarious. They also do Space Dandy.
Huh. I had no idea.
Alright, I just learned some shit. Anyway, people are obsessed with this show because they're obsessed with a chick. Random soundboard.
I can see why just from the picture alone.
Yeah, she's cute. She's super cute.
You still have to watch JoJo, honestly. You gotta watch it for the memes.
But I like Bebop. It's just so good. You
Bebop
get a chance. Here you go.
Finish him.
There you go. I think that is going to wrap us up for the night. I gotta go walk my dogs in the freezing cold still.
Yeah.
It will not be a long walk. It'll be a very short walk. Because goddamn, it's rough. But tomorrow is supposed to be nice and it's supposed to get up to be warm and it'll freaking melt all the shit. The low was actually I was watching a forecast.
I'm pretty sure tonight it's supposed to be fucking cold.
The low is actually going to happen around like midnight, or like 11 o'clock midnight, and it'll go back up. It's like, what the fuck? How does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Friday's temperature is near 60.
Yeah.
What?
It sucks that we had to spend so much time like shoveling and sweeping the snow and stuff. Like if we had husband has to go to work tomorrow. It'll be good to have it done. Blah blah blah. Because it's not going to melt. Even 60 degrees is not going to melt a foot of snow anytime soon.
Well, sorry, it's not 60 degrees here. It's going to be 60 degrees in the state. It will be 40 degrees where we are.
Well, sure. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be warm enough soon enough that it's like still going to take a while.
Oh, but I don't care about all the feet of snow. I care about if the road conditions are fine.
I mean, true. That's the more important thing.
And if they plow and they expose the small layer or whatever, it'll be warm enough that it'll all, like, whatever. Right? Right. Yep. Good night, chat.
Yep.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was a good time, even though I failed it.
Good luck making a thumbnail for this one.
Oh, God.
You got nothing for this one.
Fuck. I'm gonna put a phone.
Well, sure.
I'm gonna put a phone. Oh, don't forget to save. I'm gonna put a phone in a tier list.
We should be beating this next week. I feel like we can do this next week.
I think so.
In which case, you and I need to talk about syncing up to give you Twilight Princess, and we need to finish.
Oh yeah, I need to give you this. I need to give you Xenoblade.
Yeah, and there's a halfway decent chance I play it again before 3 releases and just do like New Game Plus and brush through it. I don't know. There's part of me that wants to do a whole new file, but I don't think I have time for that. We'll see.
So, but thanks, guys.
Talk to you later.
Bye.